Too much baggage.
A dingus with no taste just subscribed for 44 months.
Too much baggage.
Lesbian Terran just subscribed for 10 months. I paused my baseball listening to be here.
I've never seen a mushroom that size.
The Bouncer. The Bouncer.
I was very indecisive on what to play today, and I realized, something I usually had in the background for an extended period of time was like this Castlevania box set, and I realized I lost it at some point amid the musical chairs shuffling of hard drives, and I was like, I always had this thing on shuffle in the background for tons of stuff. And I thought about pulling it up yesterday for the morning stream, and I was like, wait, I don't have it anymore. And I just set it aside today. So I haven't listened to some of these in forever. It was actually, I found it on archive.org, which is surprising. I actually kind of grabbed it from there. Exactly, right? And I grabbed it from there. I should have actually stopped words on stream, but whatever. It's going over again. Oh, there it goes. But I grabbed it off of Archive and I extracted it. It's this soundtrack and also like every other Castlevania soundtrack, aside from the modern flop ones. And also the OC remix, like of when it was made, every OC remix thing they made. So it's kind of like I'm spoiled for choice at the moment, but also I was just really torn on music, honestly. I don't know. I mean, in the past, we haven't actually listened to Sims music on these in a while. There is that. There's also, actually, wait, hang on. There's something I can pull up. Hang on. Actually, very, very good music in this game. Assuming I can spell it right, because I feel like I often, there it is. Hang on. So it's licensed music. Oh, I thought it was unlicensed. Hang on. Maybe for another time. I was just thinking there's good music in the game Squeakross, which is a lovely Picross game. Anyway, hi. Is this game almost done? No? Shit. I was kind of stalling for a few more minutes, honestly. Dingus, thank you for the 44 months, by the way. And also Lesbian Terran, thank you for the 10.
I gotta pause some of this stuff.
You paused your baseball to be here? Oh my god. Is it unpaused now? That'd be understandable. I am just kind of wasting time here, twiddling my thumbs. There it is. Space. Okay. Don't say I never give you nothing. There, you got a bonus game. Exciting. Okay, hang on. I am actually in a bit of a scramble today, not on the Zillow front. It's your birthday? You become old? Happy birthday! Everybody say happy birthday, Turbo. Welcome to being older again. It keeps going. It speeds up. No, they're still playing, and I'm checking the score. They got blown the fuck out. 1-22? Jesus. Man. Reminds me of, that sort of a score reminds me of senior year when I was in football and our team was at its absolute worst. Embarrassingly bad losses. And toward the end, you're just kind of like, well, gonna go back out on the field. We're down by, how many points are we down by? Oh, Jesus. God, the 122 in baseball. Oh, my God. Making dirt castles in the outfield. making lemonades out of lemon. I think I got that backwards. It doesn't matter. Who's counting? Who the fuck knows? Anyway. My brain is on a bit of a rattle today, more than usual, because I've got the first day of work tomorrow. I'm oddly nervous about it. It's not that it's a bad thing. It's just, you know, I'd kind of been at the same place for so long. And this is, as I said yesterday, it's a net positive because I went from not having a job to having a job. And it's remote, which is cool. It pays better than my last job. It's just still, I don't know what to expect. That's kind of the high and low of it, you know. I feel like the first couple days, there's gonna probably be some awkward feeling around from their part and mine. Nothing has to be forever. Yeah, I know. Like I said, this isn't me whining about it. It's just like, I kind of wish the Band-Aid was ripped off and I was comfortable already. But there's going to be this whole period of, oh well. So, how's stuff? I guess I should pop over screens, right? I have been in here for almost, oh wow. I'm really doing a good job at playing out the first 30 minutes. Giving folks time to pile in for the nonsense. Actually, you'd probably get to the nonsense pretty fast. How's that sound? We could get to the hooses right now, in fact. Hang on. Let me scrungle things down here.
I am the nonsense.
Beg your pardon?
Let's play!
Let me see here. Is the Bad House community aware of what is going on at 24 Sussex, Canada's government crowdfunding to evict all the rats and asbestos from the Prime Minister's residence? Huh? First slice that watermelon right about now? Oh yeah. I should actually look up... Actually, I'm curious. Every now and again, it's actually just on streams, I need to see if my two favorite artists have made new backgrounds, because this is one of them that was Nora's Pots, and they hadn't made any new backgrounds for... Let me see here. Yeah, I was thinking that, Jenkins. I was like, is this like a reference to getting rid of a politician? Or are they literally asking about a rat and asbestos issue? Hang on. Yeah, this background and several others that I've used have been by Nora's Pots, and they haven't done a background in about a little over a year, I want to say, and it's because they started getting commissioned by big corporate accounts, so they were absolutely, making good money, which is fantastic, but I'm also kind of like, have they made anything new on here? Hang on, I've got to remember how the fuck to sign into Pixiv. Okay, that'll work out. Now, let me see here. Nora's Pots. Nope, nothing new. Unfortunate, but good for them, I suppose. Actually, wait! There is something new. Ooh. Damn, I wish I checked before stream. I could have brought this out. Actually, this one's been around for a bit, it looks like. I must have not seen this. Hang on. Wow, I can't get over how lovely their art style is and their composition. Is this the colors? It looks fantastic. So this is the thing. There's also a dog back there. Oh my god. Also a cat. Oh wow. I don't think they've never done one with aminals on here before. Ooh, man. This must have been they must have put this up a few months ago and I must have missed it because there's snow and stuff back there. Which doesn't matter. I'll definitely use this next week. Man, this has actually been here for a few months for sure, because where are we right now? About July? Jesus. Yeah, when did they put this up? Oh. Wow. Beginning of February. Huh. Well, either way, I will scoop that up before next time. Let me see here. Official residence has been unlivable for years. The pictures are suitable for this stream. I see. Now let's see here. Another update? Oh, shit, wait! Hang on. Oh, cool. So the bingo guy, okay. A long time ago with the bingo game, the dev is very approachable in a Discord. And, you know, I could have like a very friendly one-on-one with them if I ever had questions or problems. It wasn't something I made a habit out of, but, you know, real nice guy. And I remember at one point I asked about the ability to revoke something or uncall an event. And they made it sound like logistically it was a nightmare and not possible. Changelog, you can now uncall events. It doesn't come up often, but I didn't realize they'd ever be able to do that because they kind of said it's just not possible. And I was like, you got it, boss. Okay. Click a called item in mod view to uncall it. I'm going to try that when we get started. In mod view. What does that mean? Scroll bar added to config for small... Yeah, okay, that's fine. Okay. Let me see something here. Okay. Let me do this. I need to see how this looks. Hang on. Calling events. Okay. Ah. Okay. So, question. Does anybody have number 1 on their bingo square? Actually, I'll just do a couple of them, and I will uncall. This probably works, but I just want to see what y'all experience. 1 and 2. Yeah, go ahead and mash through these. I'm going to uncall them. I'm kind of curious what y'all see. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to do it 2. Hang on. Okay, I've got 2 and 3. Okay, I've called them. So, I'm going to uncall them. Uncall, base and sync. Ah, there's even a banner. Oh. Okay. Like I said, this rarely comes up, but I like it. Orange HUD on the overlay, yeah. Can I do something with this? Can I do something with this? I wonder. It's off the ticker, but still on the card. So this is the thing. I see it on my card. What happens if I refresh it?
ARP1933 just raided us with a party of 2. Let's give him a warm welcome.
So I still see it on my bingo card. Ah. Reboot is still there? Yeah, I see it too. ARP, hello? How'd Baldur's Gate 3 go for you? Your card cleared? Mine still has those on there. Interesting. What act were you in again, ARP? I remember I asked the exact same question last time, and I can't recall. I'm sorry. Call 24, 44, and 9. I'll see if the bingo lights. Sure. Let me see. Let me see. Let me do this guy. And let me do this guy. And let me do this guy. This is actually really good right here. Went into phone, they're still there. Yeah, I'm on desktop, and it's still there for me. The bingo didn't light up for you? Oh. It did? Could you redeem it? Sneaky attempt to move up in the ratings. I mean, this is volunteering. It's still able to call? So what is that? Okay, hang on. So I'm going to do something else here. I'm going to call 2 and 3 again. I'm sorry for the stalling here, guys, but this is like probably the best case for testing this right now. So it's still there. Okay. Let me see here. Okay. Curious. 2 and 3 didn't change on your card. Let me see. Okay. So Bella could still call for a bingo. Okay. It didn't change on the card. Let's see. When the wife's phone and 2 was... Yeah, I just redeemed... Do you see 1 or 4? 1 and 4... okay, so it looks like after you've claimed it, it cannot unclaim it on the card. So this may get into the logistical issue the guy was describing. So, it's kind of like it's I can't say it's half working. It may be literally not able to revoke it after somebody's already redeemed it on their card. But if somebody comes in later, they can't scoop it up. Okay. Okay, we'll just tuck that away. Let me go ahead and start the new game. Yeah, it may get in the logistical thing of not being able to revoke it, which is fine, but kind of like what you're saying. It's kind of like, okay, well, that's not going to be ideal for us, but okay. Well, let me go ahead and do this, and there are 2 resubs banked I need to burn through for Lesbian Terran and Dingus. So let me do random, and because I was stalling for a bit. It's still technically before the 30-minute mark, but you know. Okay, fair red, thank you for the 50.
Theobrand just subscribed for 50 months. May as well add another to the pile.
Let me see. Let me see here. And Tess, 50 as well? Ooh.
Tess_B just subscribed for 50 months.
I mean, you can go ahead and hop into bingo. I mean, I didn't consider how a bingo redeem would operate in that sort of case. Now, let's see here. I think I've already got it cropped, so let's go ahead. And also today, I guess, is the end of the ladder. So after today's game, I'll look at who's the top of the leaderboard, and I'll gift out a sub on next weekend. Okay, so... Oh, yeah. So this looks like it was actually a cavity carved out from some... Was this salt mining? Where are we? Dunlap, Tennessee. Oh. Bella, thank you for the 43 as well.
Wow, Bella just subscribed for 43 months. Oh yeah.
Oh.
I was away for 2 weeks. Congrats on your new job hunting giraffes.
Thank you. Did you see? I think enough people pinged me about the news about the giraffe missing in Texas. Oh, they couldn't leave him alone. They found her and had to capture her again. Getting all fat and happy off of wandering the lands. Licking all the salt off the walls. Boy. Cryptid? Did I miss a cryptid here? Or is it in the next one? Image 2? So hold on. Oh, shit! I didn't know that was a person! I didn't have a sense of scale. Like, okay, literally, yeah, this is big! I thought we were like... I thought that was like a little tripod in the distance. Oh my god. I didn't have a sense of scale. That is absolutely, yeah. Oh, wow. Okay, cryptid. Huh. Oh, yeah, look at that pizza slice. Okay. Oh. Suddenly? So what is this? This is on the property, I imagine. Okay. Well, there is a domicile, so we can't do non-functional. But what is the history on this back here? Okay, gates. Got pot, or a shipping container rather. Rugs doing work, boy howdy. Man, that's prime bear territory. Get some free pets around here. Oh boy, sure are taking their time showing these photos. So I'm guessing, must have been some sort of excavation. Was it a salt mine, I wonder? Hopefully the description's gonna have something for us. Yeah. Is that sandstone? Most likely. Most likely looks to be. Yeah, look at the laminations there. Do we get the cave? It seems like. So, what's the deal? Discover one of, for about 1.25 million, you could discover one of Tennessee's most unique and adventurous properties. 63 acres. Massive cave, 200 feet deep, 30-foot high ceilings. Oh my word. And Anything fun here? It's just a natural... It can't just be a natural cave. But what's the history? That looked way too neat and clean. Multiple hidden and unexplored caves. Curious. Property has unknown risks. It's probably fine. Please understand you're walking this property at your own risk. What's the worst that could happen? It's only 63 acres. How bad could the labyrinth be? Let me see. Who's next? Okay. So, how's about some good house bones? Let me see here. How's about some really good house bones? How much of a scrungle do I got to do here? Okay. Okay. Oh, I see. What? It's just the gate. We're just outside. Here we are at the Prince Fraternal? Prince Fraternal? Prince Fraternal? Huh. It's a fraternity! Oh, boy. Man. Do you own the dead bodies, too? You make a killing off this place. How do you own half the cemetery? Well, it's easy. You just chop the land in half and say, okay, you have to give me more money if you want the other half. Prince Half Fraternal Cemetery. Oh, was it on the other side? I see. Let me do this over here. Oh, boy. I mean, I'm reminded, I've told this on stream once a little while ago, but I'm reminded, I've already done Rambling Derail, so here we go. I remember, it's how you're meant to read it. It's the diabolical typesetting. Hang on. Oh, it's on the, it's over. Oh, there. That's why y'all were saying half cemetery. I thought there was something on a watermark that mentioned half a property. I didn't realize y'all saw this over here. I see. So I'm reminded of something that came up where some business bought up a plot of land that used to be a cemetery, and I think it was still being used as a cemetery, but they were moving, and effectively they needed to dig up some land in order to build an extension onto a building. And I remember this because, so the thing is, I think it wasn't being turned anything else, but it's literally a very old graveyard. And they started digging right beside the existing building. They're like, okay, gonna extend, the foundation out this way, add onto it, et cetera, and they found old forgotten graves that didn't have markers anymore. And I remember what was it? My mother, was it my father or my mother? This has been a while ago. I can't remember if it was my mother or my father specifically, but we apparently had a couple relatives that were dead and buried there from before the turn of the century, essentially. So mid to late 1800s. That would have been my mother's side of the family then. But effectively, it was just we found some graves here. We didn't know they were here, and they looked into old records, and they found surnames, and they just started calling people to be like, hey, we found somebody in your family who died and was left here a long time ago. I actually don't know what the hell happened with the remains of that ancestor. But whenever we look at these listings, we've had a couple with digging up graveyards. Anytime we come across a place that's selling a graveyard, I think about that. Oh my gosh. I also think of a couple funny things that my father and brothers and I reference all the time. there's like a, my father's relatives are buried in a very specific place, and there is a tombstone nearby where they are laid to rest. And there is one guy whose epitaph is just "safe at last." And it's got to be something like, you know, whenever he passes, whenever I pass, if there's anything involving a gravestone, it's got to be "safe at last." Anyway, there you go. There's the plot for Berrien. Oh my God. 135,000, Waxahachie, Texas. Ow. This is, okay, so this is actually the place where there was going to be a large Hadron Collider built. I think it was back in the late 80s, early 90s. And the funding for it got entirely pulled out. And you just have this, you have massive, like, amounts of land that were just dug up and forgotten because the entire thing got just defunded, you know? That's how I remember Waxahachie, though. Revenue producing active cemetery. Boy howdy, smile. Oh my God. Hang on, I should actually jump scare people with this. Hang on. No, this over here. Man, what a dark set of words that is, though, right? Hang on. Let me jump scare people. Gosh. I've already said made a killing. That's a lot of bones. What else could I say? That'll work. Active cemetery. All right. Ideally, cemeteries are pretty calm, TVH. I mean, what if you have a whole bunch of like local goth kids that love hanging out here, you know? Memento Mortgage. I gotta pin that, I'm sorry. Really dig this site? Thumbs up. Okay. So let me see here. 8,600 plots. Between 2,000 and 3,000 still available. This is a goldmine of an opportunity. Oh my God. Oh God. How dark. Insanity. All right, fine. Do this over here. Okay. Just start digging. Okay. So, should I do this one? I don't know. We're still in the intro. I should stick to a few quick ones. Here you go. Ooh yeah. I do love it when an aquatic home arises. Let's see. Okay, remember, we've got to...
Oh, bye.
We've got to look at the walkability, okay? Oh, yeah, look at that. Entrance to BioShock. It do feel that way. So let me see. Park here, clamber up the way. Okay. Oh, yeah. Look at that face. Look at that goofy hat. Excellent. Very good. Okay. Also, one more moment. Bueno. Over here. Okay. Yeah. And let me do this. 2 faces? There's 2 faces? I mean, I can... Oh. Well, actually, Man, the Tower of Many Faces. It just keeps on going. I mean, you got 3 faces. Oh, what? Huh? What? Huh? How did... Are these Photoshop burbs? Curious. Very real. Scratching my... Ooh. Okay. Here we are. The waves feel AI. There's something about it that really feels like a strange filter or something was slapped on it. When you see any 3-winged birds? I don't know. So, wow, that's another face. This one's just hollering. Oh my god. Where's this relative to the front door? Is this just inside? Is this a stairway going up here to the side here? Wow. So we got this over here. Ooh, look at all the webs. Ooh, boy. Wow. Can you imagine what sort of spiders you'd have out here? Locked in this little seclusion? How do spiders get here, right? Imagine how they've evolved. Ooh, what good freaks we got out there. Michigan. Okay. That's a lot of them. Yeah? Wait, is this another one? This isn't... Is this multiple? This is a different one. Do we get them all? Maybe. That's a... Hang on, that's a whole island. Do we get this? The other thing was not a lighthouse. I know. Where the shit is this? What's going on here? Beaver Island. Uh-huh. Ooh. Very nice. Thumbs up. Yep. Just enjoying my multi-month stint out here. It's great. That could be you. Yep. Your ass better not leave. It's like Robert Pattinson, Willem Dafoe. Man, I need to get back to watching that. I got a little ways into it and was enjoying it. Oh, okay. This is a crawl space, isn't it? That's a goblin door. That's a goblin door. We have ourselves our first lighthouse goblin. Wow. You imagine the high beams on this sucker? Ooh. What am I looking at? I don't know what I'm looking at here. It's bad luck to kill a seabird. The driveway. Okay. Island of Pebbles. 2 historic lighthouses. Restored for preservation. Working lighthouses. Owned nonprofit. No property taxes. Not for tourism. What? Well, how am I supposed to make money? $180,000 in Augrès, Michigan. 1857. 2 lighthouses sold together. I see. Is that when tide is up? That's a good point, actually. What's the underwater nature of the market around here? Stand proudly in the bay as it has for decades. Preservation rather than restoration. Huh. Okay. I kind of like the idea here. They're emphasizing, they would like for the person who buys it to work on preserving it as opposed to flipping it, so to speak. Hence the distinction of focus on preservation rather than restoration, I suppose. Okay. Do not tour these lighthouses without permission. I mean, what if I just pop up on the property, row up in my canoe? Wow. Is it really there smack dab in the middle? Do not replace lamp with gamer lights. I mean, look, just slap some monster green colored LED strips on there. Imagine the visibility. Mad Cat sponsored. Bikeable! 25! It's bikeable, baby! Oh, yeah! Look at that. Also, new icons? We got new icons for our scores, guys. Why has it look like... It makes me think of a Photoshop logo from the dark navy and the light blue. What did the old walkability look like? It looked like this still, didn't it? I feel like the silhouette was the same, right? Car dependent. Good luck, buddy. Road? Nothing. Satellite? Sorry. No idea. Wow. So, does the property line end at the shore? How does this operate as far as what you own? Because I know if you purchase, say hypothetically, you bought a tract of land offshore of San Francisco that was underwater. Purely hypothetical, of course. That would come with an allotment of land. This doesn't seem too clear. Like, there's this guy out here, and there's also the island here. Like, is the island all yours? And if it is, how far out does this extend? The 1,500 square feet makes me kind of skeptical. Because the footprint of each of these, like the single-story footprint is definitely under 1,500 from these two combined, but strange. Okay, well let's just ruminate on that in the back of our minds. Who do I want to go to next? Yeah, this guy. I'm actually kind of curious. This is one that I tucked away and I used as a jump scare for the going live post. But there's a couple things here that I wanted to look at. Let me do this over here. All right. This is gonna have bug issues? No. Just get the bug guys to come out and spray it every now and again. It'll be fine. Right in here, we got the Michaels. So let me mark these off. Okay. The Wall of Michaels. Yes. Also, oh, family. Okay. I thought this was like a bunch of runes, and I was like, what does it say? They put their sunglasses on here? Huh. I haven't really seen that before. Okay. Congrats on the bingo. Family. Wow, a lot of reminders of family, actually. Does that say forage? Does that say forever? Forgive me. Whoops. I don't want to do full screen. Hope. Wow. All these virtues. Is that a CCTV on the right in the corner? Huh. Okay. Always looking over your shoulder. Now, this was the thing that stuck out to me and I just took a picture of. But there's a couple other things I wanted to look into. So this is... I don't know how this operates. This is a pull-down collapsible stairs. Yeah, typically this is like what leads up to like your attic or something. And I'm wondering what they did up here. Looks deeply flimsy. Absolutely. These are inherently flimsy. So, cool, but I wouldn't touch them? Yeah. Man. Collapsible is not an adjective I want to describe my stairs. You only cut a few corners. I'm sorry, is that acoustic foam above the doorway? What is acoustic foam doing over here? Huh. Well, actually, I didn't notice the lemon theming. Ooh. Looky, looky. Very echoey hallway. Maybe. Getting a little too rowdy. Very off vibes about the family. What's wrong? I mean, look, the moss has grown inside the house. The plants are doing great. Those kind of weird stairs. I forgot we made the distinction of weird stairs. Yeah, definitely. I forgot we made that distinction at some point, but absolutely. Oh, is that... Wait, this is what it's like usually? Ooh, weird. So this is how they pack in, huh? My God. I mean, this is the same stairway right here. They just collapsed it up here. I want to know what's up there, though. That strikes me as an attic that they flipped into something. Definitely long pork in the fridge. Yum. Adore him. Okay. Bedroom. Yeah. Side. So I see acoustic foam once again on the ceiling in here. Huh. House is really small, so they need to do that to save spaces. I guess. There's a bedroom, and somebody's got a hoodie with... Huh? That's not Jesus there, at least. What's up with the... What's up with this terrifying personalized hoodie? Oh my God. Wow. Above debate. Which part? Which part? There's multiple Jesuses. Anything intriguing here? Oh wow, look what the nightstand's doing here. Wow. They got this guy standing on top of his brother. Look at this. Just perched up here. That's crazy. Anything else? I don't think so. Let me zoom this out. Concerning number of alcohol spray bottles, already counted 4. Don't worry. They're just very clean. It's fine. No acoustic foam. Bathroom? Yeah. Why is there a whole case of Gatorade? It's Gatorade Zero. Buying that in packs to save. Have a bundle down at the Costco. Okay, there's the acoustic foam. Another bedroom. Ooh, wow. Look at that. Boy. Casket type room. It does feel like you're inside of a very big casket, doesn't it? The acoustic foam's to make the smoke alarm quieter. The chirp is getting too annoying, okay? They've got to get rid of that noise. Put in new batteries? No, what are you talking about? Pinwheel fight room? Oh my gosh. That's supposed to be a T-Rex? I thought it was a frog at first, but I'm zoomed in. I'm like, huh? Some sort of creature. Okay. Something outside my balcony has been chirping for the past month. Is it a smoke detector? But also, there's a basement. It's themed. But also, there's something else going on here. Turlet on blast. I'm kind of, Cursed Turlet's already been redeemed, it seems, from a resub. The throne! That's right, baby. I'm reminded, when I'm looking at this picture, hang on, what was that? Which pope was that? Let me see. It was the pope around 900 or so. Formosus, that's what it was. There was a painting of Pope Formosus, and this just, for some reason, hang on. I just need to pull this up as a reference. This is a pope who was put on trial after his death. Let me see here. I don't know what it is, just the placement and everything. It's just reminding me of that for some reason. It's basically the same picture, right? The cadaver synod, yeah. After his death, oh yeah. There was I'm trying to recall the specifics. I believe that the Pope who was going to replace him, I believe like the Pope who replaced him or somebody was like a massive enemy of his, and this was meant to put him on blast. Is that the Emperor of Man? No. I haven't read up on this in so long. Ask Creed LP homework. Let me see. What was the specifics on this? Hang on. Let me see here. Commonly give to the ecclesiastical trial, Pope Formosus has been dead for about 9 months. Basilica of St. John Lateran in Rome. During January 897, trial was conducted by Pope Stephen VI, successor of Formosus. Pope Boniface, or Boniface VI. Stephen had Formosus' corpse exhumed and brought to papal court for judgment. He accused Formosus of perjury, having acceded to the papacy illegally, and illegally presiding over more than one diocese at the time. At the end of the trial, Formosus was pronounced guilty, and the papacy retroactively declared null. That's what it was. So effectively, no, you're not a pope anymore. Fucking up your legacy. Bit of a derail. But, like I said, basically the same photo. Hang on. Gosh, I did not do any jump scares last week, so I kind of need to do this really fast. Hang on. Accusing a man who can't fight back, real cool. Yeah, it was great. It was ridiculous. I mean, it's not like people were like, oh yeah, I'm kind of interested in what it felt like to be inside there. Because everybody's going to be like, Jesus Christ. I mean, they wouldn't say that exactly. Somebody just show up behind them and hit them in the head with like a frying pan or something. Man. I think this popped into my head, not only from the framing, but also because we just had the graveyard, you know? Big mortality. Thoughts about life. Much to consider. Much to think. You know what I mean? Sneak up behind and suplex them. Ooh. So that's actually the other thing. What is the... Okay, guys. How would this shake out exactly? Like, I'm guessing this is functional up here, yeah? I don't see anything that says it's not. They're hiding the plumbing. There's a little, the thing right down here is a little Swiffer thing to clean. So this was functional. But they also had the other stuff there. They had the sofas, they had the chairs. What's up with the efflusive pump or whatever it is in the plinth? The efflusive pump. I've done repair on turlets, but I'm not familiar with that label exactly. Once again, we do have the hand sanitizer, the alcohol. It's like they always say, cleanliness is next to godliness. Praise be. Here for the memento mortgage. Let me see here. Don't know what human or humans would comfortably use this room. I feel like you have to have committed some sort of a sin and, be up for some sort of judgment to be interred here. Interred. That wasn't on purpose. Oh, it's also a bedroom. There's a bed too? Yeah. Ooh, boy. For a sec, I thought this was like a TV as well. Oh my God. Nice Lisa Frank comforter. Oh my God. It is. That's great. So, hang on. There's something over there. Was this... Man. So, they dressed this up with some theming. Like, there's little logs, quote unquote, down there. And up here, it's... I don't understand why or how. I'll definitely do ankle breaker. But it's like... Man. So strange. The fuck's that ankle breaker, Splippy or not? That's actually a good point. That toilet can't be hooked up. There's toilet paper to the left of it. There's toilet paper. There's hand sanitizer. There's a cleaner thing. That sucker works. All that can be posed. Man. What's with all these atheists showing up in this holy situation, this holiest of rooms? I'm kind of curious. Is there anything else fun in the back? Is that technically a cuck chair? Cuck chair's for the bedroom, though. But well, there is a bed. Technically, it's pointed right at it. Yeah. Okay. Oh, we've already done that one, though. Okay. There's also a pool. Hold on. What? Is that a hot tub with a cover on it? Hotted tub? I mean, there's the parasol right up there. But that's separate. I assume this was a cam worker studio. I hope the toilet doesn't factor into that. Oh my god. This can't be a streamer setup. There was all that really over the top praise Jesus stuff upstairs. I don't think you'd have that in a place where this sort of antics goes on, you know? Also, there's not a ring light in here. I don't see a ring light. Oh, baby. There's a whole mobile home back here, though. Oh, boy. Gamers are banned from church. Wow, what's with the overgrown chic we've got going here? Okay. That's the listing. Where is this? It's in Canada! Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario? Just a whisper below 200,000? They don't say it, but I'm assuming this is Canadian smackers. Let's see here. Oh, yeah, never mind. That's Canadian smackers. What a house! Wow. 4 bed, 1 bath. Hold on. They say 1 bath. Technically, it is a 1/3 or 1/4 bath if we factor in the basement. You know? I think they're kneecapping themselves here. Stories. 175. Noted. Okay. Let me just tuck this away. Who is next? Okay. I think we need a palate cleanse. Let me do this guy here. Do this guy here. Let me do this. All right. What is this song? No. A. House seems plain. It's got flavor. Don't you worry. This house has good taste to it. I like it. Nice greenery, though. So, inside. It's mid-century modern time. Front door's over there. Coat closet. There's the window. Okay, okay. Ancient carpets, though. Oddly enough, no smoke damage, but maybe they had some water damage over time. I don't see it. It's not visible in the wood. It's not visible in the wood. Maybe they had something going on here, maybe? Is a time capsule in it? Yeah, it is. Very much so. Like a lot of the furniture is straight out of the era. Ooh. Ominous alignment of lamps. Kitchen. Okay. It's... Hold on. Is that carpet or is it thin linoleum that's wrinkling? Baseboard there. I actually don't know. Because I see the wrinkle, but it could be a very thin linoleum. Also just squinting at how the light is hitting. I think this is carpet. I think I can see, like, maybe I could see some fibers. It's a little crunchy at this zoom. Be wild, the whole kitchen's carpeted. I think it is carpeted. I think it's like a very thin carpet. Baseball game over. The team that lost 1-22 just won 5-4. 5 straight empty innings of no runs in the back half. Oh, wow. That's baseball. I'm going to do carpeted kitchen. I think I will. Hang on. There's Pizza Hut here. Pizza Hut. Let me mark that off. But let me go another picture or two in. I think I'm going to call that for carpeted. Maybe. Unless something really undoes it. But man, it really looks like it. Oh, that's baseball. Man, I really don't know. I really don't know. So let's see here. Kitchen here. Adjoining room over there. Same adjoining room wraps around. Serving window. Interesting. Interesting. It looks like they may have done something to update the kitchen at some point. I can see that the slightly different cabinetry. Okay. Let me see here. Oh, there's that glass that's mid-century modern, or mirrors rather. Ooh, boy. Here we go. Here we go. That's a carpet. That's a carpet. But also the wood is very, very distracting. There's a lighter, not as dyed wood up here. There's also the orientation of the planks is very strange. Parallel to the roof, and this is just perpendicular to the floor. Big table, 2 chairs. This is for making meetings and such. Boy. Messing your ability to tell perspective. It is, I mean, honestly, the lumber up here is what's really bothering me. It's just, it's lacking this warmth to it. Oh, man. Maybe it was just the perspective, or maybe, Is it lighting? Is it perspective? That's lighting there. But also, okay, actually, is that Donald Duck stained glass? It is. That's a Donald. Hold on. I'm thinking about the lumber. There's discoloration here and in the corner, but not these other spots? That's strange. Yeah, St. Donald. There he is. Looky, looky. Man, Somebody didn't know how. Somebody didn't have reference art for handling his eyes. That's great. That's great. Donald with eyeliner. Okay. Oh, here's a better perspective. Here we go. He does not look AI generated. Look at that. Look at how human that is. He's got a back like he's got a turtle shell. You seeing this? That's great. People in this house have probably never even seen a computer. Okay. So here is that same room looking down that way. Ooh. Wow. Look at this little table here. Very nice. Very nice. Ooh. So it descends down here? Oh. That's peculiar. Just one room. The conversation den. Right by, this is a back door. Pretty sick house. Yeah, it's a nice place. This is a back door. This is not the front door of the house. We saw that earlier. Is it? Wait. No, there was the door with the Is this the actual front door then, I guess? There was definitely another door we saw earlier. It was in a different spot. Yeah, I guess this is the front door. The other must have been a side or a back door. Ooh. You got the bed up on the good cinder blocks. That's the human touch right there. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. Okay. Boy, this is the toe stubber in the middle of the night right here. Those aren't cinder blocks. Those are actual bricks. You know what I'm talking about. Oh. I guess this is probably linoleum, I guess. It's in the bathroom either way. Okay, this is guest bath. Guest room. 2 beds. Yeah. Office. You all right? That's number 5. Let me do call for auto vote. That's not Maryland. Ooh, what are you? Oh, that's the bottom of a light. I was like, what are you? And I entirely neglected to notice. Oh, that's a lamp. Another bathroom. Ooh, that's a mirror hell right there. Okay, next game I've got mirror hell right at the start. Ooh. We've got a bar. We've got, ooh, yeah, old TV and even older TV. With a red phone. My God, my God. Hello,
Jimper just
Jim.
raided us with a party of 6.
Oh.
Let's give him a warm welcome.
Gecko Gods. How's it going? How you enjoying the Gecko Gods? We're rooting around in a mid-century... Is this a rumpus room, guys? I don't know what counts as that anymore. They either raid, everybody point and stare. Just wrapping up the first bingo game. You might have a bingo waiting if you act now. So let me see here. 100% and it's Chivos. Ooh, you platinum that game? Very nice. Ooh, look at this mural they've got over here. That is so interesting. Also, hold on. Huh. Just got this cut out from the side of a boat somewhere? What? Huh? Peculiar. Cool uncle room? I guess. God. These have got to be these are so old. Wow. Non-grounded outlets? What are you talking about? This is in the basement. It's about as grounded as it can get. Got him. Okay. Also, I really like this cubby system here. It's very fetching. The stacked CRTs. The basement of the house you grew up in. Ooh. Did it have a spooky little place like this? Wow. What was the other thing? Mirror Hell, that's what it was. Be Mirror Hell. Let me see. So, did that ticker count down already? Hang on. We did auto call. Okay, so let me start the next game. Okay. And next game. Okay. So let me do this. Okay. And, there we go. Should be all caught up. Washer, dryer. You got your basement fridge with the good drinks. Anything else? Nope. Ooh. Could I get a better look at the ominous fountain? Or maybe this cool cat? I'd like to look at this critter a bit more. No? Well, that is last photo. 430,000. Cheshire, Connecticut. Oh, newer windows. I thought it said never windows. Anything popping out here? Anything popping or locking? No. It's all right. Pretty ho-hum description. Okay. Let me do this. And one of these. Popping Gamers. The Popping Gamer Lighthouse. Act now. Still in the market. Oh, yeah. I got the next house ready. In Tacoma, Washington. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. So, looking nice. Very light pink. Very light bubblegum pink. Oh, boy. Wow. Look how well cared for that is. My God. That grass looks like carpet. Good God. It has to be hell to mow. Not my problem. I make too much money to even consider that. This house is money. This house is money. Wow. So there's this raised step situation here that separates you from the kitchen. It also goes upstairs. Okay, so front door's to the left. Glass door over here. I don't know what this leads to. This might lead under the... This isn't a coat closet, I don't think. I think it leads under the stairway and is like another access to the kitchen, maybe? Oh. I wish heaven had visiting hours. So true, Mimo. So true. Let me do this here. Okay. Ahem. Nice stained glass stuff. Also, there's something directly above us that I can't quite see. Let me back up a few photos. We don't get an angle on it here. That's strange. What is this directly above us? Oh. Huh. Very interesting. You can kind of see a bit of it in the mirror. This is a much better shot, though. I've never seen this sort of thing before. Just a wooden decorative fixture. Yeah, right plopped in the middle. Okay. Boy, look at the masonry on the brick around the fireplace. That's very nice. Look at that egg! The guardians are watching it carefully. You cannot outsmart or outrun those birds. And woman? Interesting. Huh. Also, oh my God. These things are ancient, but the upholstery looks incredible. Look at that. You can see the favor spots from some folks' ass, but I mean, otherwise, pretty well cared for. I know you can just replace them, I suppose. But this place is incredibly well cared for. And there are partitions between a number of rooms here that are all glass. So this, there's in the bottom right, there's dog. But also, let me see here. They have these flower inserts. This is the entryway where we started. And this leads to something else. I don't know. I suppose it leads to this dining room setup. Huh? What do you see? I don't see it. Anyway, what else is going on over here? Man. So nice. So nice. Oh, somebody forgot to pack up the angel from the tree. Left this thing dangling down here to piss off the cat, I guess. Give him something to swat at. Oh, wow. So that's the den, the previous room. Uh-huh. Such a unique house. This is so interesting. That is, That's not the front door. Front door is... Actually, wait, no. Front door's over there. This separates you from... Yeah. Okay, so the entryway is on the other side of this door, and it's also over these stairs. So this is what I was thinking. This glass door we saw here is another access into the kitchen. Wow. Stove triggers you something fierce? What's wrong? What's wrong? It's just a harmless appliance. Oh, so there's a... So this is... Right. Kitchen is there. Hold on. This flow is kind of weirding me out. This is the oven. Okay. We were standing here in the previous photo. This is oven. This is a mirror. Okay. I was very confused for a second. Okay. Okay. So there's the fridge. Yeah. Back door. Okay. Now this was behind us at the range. You can see the oven is down here. Gosh, so interesting. Now, they don't have any Donald Duck stained glass, if I had to leverage a complaint here. But I mean, a lot of angels floating around though. I don't know. Is this place haunted? Are we getting into the haunted energy with all these floating angels and shit? Ooh, look at that! Wow. All these little orbs. Interesting. Suppose you could knock something out and replace it with a Donald. Just sneak the Donald in there. I should do... I think there's enough for a Pizza Hut light on a couple of these. Okay. Ooh, big mirror. And they didn't get themselves in the photo. Okay. At least 2 Victorian ghosts. I wonder where the ghosts are contained. Oh. Well, definitely one of them is inside of the doll. There's no doubt. Okay. Well, let's see. Don't like that? It's okay. You can take your mind off it with the weird naked baby bust in the bathroom. Bathroom baby bust. Okay. Wow. Oh. I didn't realize we had an elevator. Huh. Did I see... I don't remember seeing an elevator receptacle elsewhere. Okay, we're still ground floor. Whoops. Pneumatic tube, just like they have at the bank. Thump. Well, attic, spooky rocking chair. Okay, okay. Oh. Nice chest. Wow. And suddenly, basement, there's something going on down here. There's something going on in the basement. Okay. That's not a fight cage. What is that? Oh, it's just a really fancy bed. Day bed. Uh-huh. There's a whole lot going on in this house. Yep. A whole lot of money as well. Wow. Okay. Is that a... I think that's cryptid. I think that's cryptid. That's the bed where you do opium? I see. Down in the basement where nobody will find me. Ooh. So there's bar, yeah. As is the usual with these places. There's also goblin over there. I see. Let me mark that off. Radiator and bar is interesting. They did something weird with stuff back in these days. Very peculiar. Okay. Okay. Bathroom. Oof. I see. Huh. And suddenly, Cube... What are you doing here, Cube Glass? Huh? Is this still basement? Where is this? Donde? Donde? Maybe? Sliding window? Is this the same... Is this the same room? No. Wallpaper don't match. Different ceiling. Okay. This is a bathroom. This is a different bathroom with the... Okay, there's the assisted... Or rather, the assisted entrance pool for older folks. And also, look at how tiny the sink is. Oh my god. Huh. Otherwise. Frog? The guardian of the house? Hello? Hello? Also, wait, what is this? Is that the neighbor over there? Who's the frog blocking access to? Ooh. Is that what this is? An enclosure for a hotted tub? Maybe? I think that's what that is, yeah? Huh. Very peculiar. I don't have a sense of how big stuff is here. As far as the scale of the floor footprint, rather. Anyway, about 1.4 million. It's Tacoma, Washington. Let me... built 1908. Ooh, somebody used the fancy character for facade. Somebody's trying hard. List of features. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Anything else? No. No. Okay. Ooh, regional prices. Wow. This is the expensive house on the block, I guess. If nearby stuff is under $1 million, this guy is right around here. Wow. Okay. Got good curb appeal, I gotta say. The yard looked very nice. Let me see. Who did I want to go to next? Maybe you. Probably save you a little bit later. Which one was this? Hang on, guys. I do want to look at this guy at some point today. What about you? What was this guy? Maybe later as well. What am I in the feel for next? I wonder. Oh, yeah. Okay. I got the next one. So, what we got here? I was about to say, are we in Vegas? We're in Pahrump, Nevada. Big Nevada energy. Big Nevada. Okay. Just a big old litter box for all the strays. They're gonna love you. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Well, fresh stones. Okay. That's where you go to buy fireworks because you can't get them in Vegas. Just open up a black cat on the front yard or something. So inside the house, what do we got going on? Fireplace, okay. Barn door, okay. Mark that off. What is... Huh. Okay. Not important. What is going on in the floor otherwise? Also, yeah, it's a barn door to an arched doorway. Weird. Oh, this is the bathroom guardian? Ah! Snarling. Keep it down in there. Actually, wait, what does this say over here? Oh. Oh, I see. That's front door. Yeah. Kitchen. Oh, wow. So this is just a... interesting. So this is just extended downward. That's peculiar. Huh. They got a little mobile island down here. That's for cats. There's a lot of cat spaces in here. It's reminding me of that house where it had the same setup, but they were suspended by chains. Okay. Oh. More... Oh, fuck you. Well, we were on a dry spell for a bit, I guess. All streaks have to end eventually. Another tiger over there. Got a lot of cats in this house. Got lions, you got tigers. Let's see. Ooh, what is the... Ooh, one of these chairs? I don't like that chair. I'm going to mark it off on general principle. I feel like these are going to be very wobbly chairs. Just because you need another bit of support back here, you know? You're going to sit in this no matter how much you weigh. It's going to feel like it's got give to it. And there's going to be one of these that are in way worse shape than the others, and it's going to be really wobbly. You're going to sit and be like, whoa. Oh, no way, no way. No way! Oh. Okay. The ass hat. This strikes me as somebody would have bought a lot of stuff from Think Geek when it was still around. This strikes me as stuff they would sell. Like the cat with the "Are you pooping" thing and also an ass hat. Oh. Okay. So what else is in store? They might like tigers here, guys. They might have a tiger thing. They might have a tiger thing here. Oh no. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. They might like tigers. Victims of Jeffrey. The Tiger Palace, conceivably. Oh, what the? Hold on. What's up with the shoes? Golden sneakers? Huh? That's strange. They might be that woman that killed her husband. I mean, there's a couple of those out there, to be fair, Sam. Okay. Oh, and there's also pool. What we got over on the pool side? Some decals. A little crunchy. Can't quite make out what's going on. Is that a Smurf or a gnome? Tiger King show that was COVID popular? I don't know if this is tied into that. I don't think, at least. Ooh, another frog? Blessings of the frog be upon you, my friends. Okay. What else? We got ourselves a Humvee. Okay, Hummers. They look like they had the flag on them. Those might have been the shoes. Foosball. Let me mark that off. We also got ping pong in the foreground. Was that gold painted on the Humvee? I guess that's gold, yeah. I kind of brushed it off as a general color in the spectrum. But I guess that's probably gold? Hate these people? Don't worry, don't worry. You can buy the property and glow it up somehow. Gosh, everything out here has like tiger sort of upholstery. Getting icky vibes? Sleazy vibes? No, impossible, impossible. Oh yeah, this... Oh, wait a minute. What is... Oh, this is a curtain. This is a curtain with lights. Okay. I was very much like, huh? Well, hasn't been used in a while. Ask me how I know. Also, what is... Our happy place? Our happy place? And yet, so much dust. Can we leave yet? After a few more photos. Minnesota Vikings? The gambling. This is the man cave. The rest of this place hasn't been masculine enough. Chips. Mike Tyson? Okay. Okay. Piss money? There is a lot in here that... Come on. Come on. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The Bone Throne. Yeah, looking like. Oh. Okay. Anything else in here? A separate bedroom. I see. I see. The Lion's Den? Was this the man cave with the gamble and stuff? No, this is the den. I see. I see. Is this Joshua Tree? It is Pahrump, Nevada. I was thinking, there was Lisa Frank we had on that comforter. This is kind of like, there's Lisa Frank, which was for the girls. I feel like the weird stuff that's for the boys kind of felt like a lot of this stuff, like a lot of tigers and stuff, a lot of lions. You got crackles of lightning. Want that folding screen? That might be interesting. That might be interesting. No gamer paraphernalia, huh? Curious. Do we get to go up in the loft? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, we do. Wow. Look at this. It's amazing. And there's a garage with more shit in it. Wow. I mean, I thought they would have had a car living in here. Apparently not. How many people they entertain? There's so many things for seating. Trophies. What were these trophies for? I think that's a soccer guy. I think that's a soccer guy. Can't make out this one, but this looks like someone kicking. Martial arts? Interested in touring? I think I've seen all I need to. You can buy it now for $675,000. Oh my word. Built in 01. From the cabinetry, I would have clocked it a little bit earlier, but okay. Not cabinetry, but the kitchen and such. Indoor swimming pool room? Huh? Oh, that's right, there was a swimming pool. I entirely forgot by this point. Room to accommodate all of your toys. Bueno. Need a lot of space for my tiger toys. No HOA. Somebody, sold a couple times it looks like. Huh. They've just been here a couple years. All right. Let me see here. Who did I have next? A quick one. All right. Let's see. So, I want y'all to take in everything we have here on this first photo. Go ahead and lock it into your minds. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Picture 2, we're back outside. Okay. All right, back in here. Okay. Little light switch, TARDIS-themed light switch. Okay. Kitchen, Sarite. Okay. Suddenly, inexplicably, So question, was the TARDIS a police box? I never watched Doctor Who. Yes, that's it, right? Yes. Okay. So I don't know why, but just they go through a few normal photos and then suddenly, I gotta get pictures with this guy in here. You remember the light switch panel that I pointed out was a TARDIS? That's the same thing over there. Actually, there's another one here. They have multiple? I find it quite charming they just plopped it in there. Otherwise...
Dr. Haru, the TARDIS.
I don't think there's anything else interesting here. Let me speed through this. I think that was the main thing. They just suddenly... Gotta get pictures of my booth! Doctor Who! Cancelled at last. My God. I mean, look, you gotta pay the bills where you can. Gotta make use of those old props, right? I do birthdays, weekend shows. I can bring the TARDIS. It's the real one. 360,000 in Sterling Heights, Michigan. Anything here? I don't think so. Nothing. Okay, that was just a quick one. Do you think they just kept it outdoors all the time? Let me see. Oh, right. Yeah. I want to show this one. Okay. Nice and moody lighting. Now, is this the resolution we're going at? I think so. Tighten this up. And over here. Okay, okay. No grocery store that has a porta potty as an entrance to their bathroom. A pretty good gag. Or are we on pick 2? Because I already showed pick 1. Now, picture 2. Interesting. The sizing of the garage doors is interesting. Must be older, I guess? I'm not used to the garage doors being this tall with this sort of width. And it's not important, I'm just curious. Okay. Hey. Anything else? No. No. Alright. Inside. Christmas tree. Is it that fucking time again? Is it that time again? Huh? Did I step on one? Yeah, fair enough. Already redeemed it. My limiters are off. What is it? Huh? What is that? Oh. Okay. Dining table. Yeah. Yeah. Now, we might be in a bit of a ska situation. We got the pattern on the floor. We've got it on the cabinet doors. We have it on the wall over here. We have it on a tile, like a roof tile situation. You think there are people just leave Christmas tree up all year? I know they're out there. I know the people who leave Christmas lights up year round. There gotta be people who leave a tree up year round. Oh boy, oh boy. Wait. So, wow. And suddenly over here we have, what description would I think of this? Local family-owned Italian restaurant tabletop pattern for this over here. Okay. Bit of a hodgepodge. That's cute. That's cute. It's got the human touch. Oh, anything fun in the office? Anything fun in here? Advil. Oh, no. Ah! Old guys rule. We got somebody going Hagen. Hagen and football helmets. Oh my word. Are those golf balls? They're golf balls. I see. I see. I'm building a profile. Building a profile. Let me do this here. Chicago Bulls. Are we in Chicago? No, we're in Alabama. Talladega. Wait. Disgusting. You can't escape me. There's at least one big dog shirt. Absolutely. Also, what a strange place for a clock. It's right by the bedside on the wall, midway up. That's peculiar. Huh. So, another bedroom. Ooh, shoes. All right. Shoe storage, okay. There's enough. I'm gonna do visible damage. There's a lot of little spots I've noticed on the ceiling. It's enough for me to call it, I feel. Discolorations, separations. Okay. That's a repeat. Bathroom. What we got in here? Anything good? Okay. Dark. Very dark. On the tub/shower. A bidet. Oh, a rare sighting. I was wondering if that was a bidet we saw when we were catching the side angle of that restroom earlier. Okay. Had a tech school instructor who would pound a monster, say roll tide, and crush the can on his head most mornings. I mean, hey, we all have a ritual, right? Whatever gets you going. No. What's this weird angle? There have been a few cryptids. They've just stopped trying to hide from us. Disgusting. A repeat. But also, I don't know if it's a It looks like one. It could also just be a shit job on the synthetic marble they've got here. But it could very much be. So maybe someone put like a hair dryer down there, nozzle down when it was really hot, and it caused discoloration somehow. That strikes me as kind of a little too delicate, but hey, who knows? Burn mark 100%? Probably. Anything else? Second story? What is... Huh. What is that? I guess they glued something up here and they had to take it down. I guess. That's the trace of some adhesive. Yeah. Okay. Little side room here. Basements? Wow. A lot of basements today. Ooh. Look at the old hardware over here. It's moving a little fast, so we can't quite make it out. Have you done old world tech this game? I have. Although I'll call this for face. A bit of a doofus face on this enclosure. More ska in the basement. You have to pick it up, because if you don't, it's going to trickle down the stairs and go to the basement. This is what happens when you don't pick it up. Is that meat? Is that house meat? Can't tell. It's a little too
Dr.
crunchy.
Smasher just subscribed for 37 months. Skanking in the basement.
Thank you for skanking in the basement. Here's a live, laugh, love. Thank you for 37 Smasher in a row. Already done a Michaels. Damn. Biblically accurate Michaels right there, though. So, back this up here. I see. Anything else fun? Whoa! And it continues elsewhere in the basement. Wow. Bubblegum pink. Ooh, boy. There's the water heater, probably softener and stuff like that. Wow. Reminds me of an album cover. It's really getting there, isn't it? It's really getting close to an actual album cover. That's the Live, Laugh, Love door we saw earlier, I think. Wow. Yeah, there it is. Interested in touring it? Boy, you'd never think of it, seeing it from the outside. Anyway, this is Talladega, Alabama, 250,000. Built in 1889. Wow. Anything else intriguing here? Master bath, elaborate high-end ceramic tile, soaking tub. Nothing. Okay. It's pink with checkers, has a sculpture head on it. I'm trying to think. The only one that comes to mind is the Death Grips, and that's not ska. That's like that's Death Grips. Let me see here. Let me see if I've got like 5 minutes. Are any of these fast? These fast? Oh yeah, this one's kind of brisk. Do this guy. A lot of Vania. Yeah, that's what I've got. I just grabbed a Castlevania box set thing that I've been missing for a number of years, and I've just got on random. It's got basically everything from before Lords of Shadow, I think. At least when they released it, that's all it was. So it goes up through the 3DS games. Let's see now. Whip. Okay. So, this is in Australia. Very interesting. Very nice. I can see some palms in the distance. Well cared for pool, though. All right. Wow. Look at that view. Jesus. I can't see the price, but I'm already dreading it. Well, what do we got here? I love the natural light. Very interesting. Now, kitchen. Okay. Very, very striking sort of alignment of these shelves. Very different. I'm not used to seeing this sort of thing anywhere. Now, overlooking from on high, it seems to be a... Is that a road? Or is that a barrier? That's a road. Okay. It's a small little road that goes along the front. Bedroom? Yeah. Oh, yeah! Here we are in the race room. Behold, the stone. Very nice. Very nice. So what is the... This is miscellaneous storage over here. There should have been a door. It's missing. It's exposing my pee trap for everybody to see. Oh, embarrassing. Okay. Also, there is somewhere in the house, there's a spiral stairway inside of a stone pit of some sort. So, process of elimination, this should be first floor right here. I don't think we got a basement here. Do we? Second story. Oh, thanks. I think we're under the stairway. Ask me how I know. And second story overlooking. Ooh. A little bit of gunch. A little bit of rust. What exactly are these walls made out of? Huh. Painted metal that's cracked and is rusting on this. Curious. And patio situation? Sure. Looks like there's a fire you could stash in there. This is a counter for... I assume that's a bar back there. Okay. Okay. Huh. Here's the main shot from, I guess, what's the dining/breakfast room? Looking out back across the way. Donkey Kong lives here, leaving his barrels behind. So this is the access to the bar right here, I guess, then. That's the only thing that makes sense. Wow. Wow. Tin Rim Road. Tim Rin Road. Tim Rin Road. Boy. Okay, here we go. I was wondering about that chipped paint and rust. I think most of this place might be metallic with some paint on it. Ancient solar panels. And all of this corrugated metal on the roof rusted. Is that solar? Yeah, over here is. It's got to be super old, though. I can see a lot of discoloration on those panels. I also wonder if they even still work. Let me see here. So this is Tin Rim Road. Anything fun? We haven't used this site before. Recently sold. Land size of 672 square meters. Sold in 2026 for $1.2 million by Ray White. Wow. Recently sold $1.2 million. Yeah, this is Australia. Wow. So where is this exactly? Where exactly is this? Sunshine Coast? Oh, it's northwest of Brisbane. Or straight north of Brisbane, it looks like. A little ways out. Not familiar with Sunshine Coast? Gold Coast, Brisbane, Sunshine Coast. I see. Guess you have that kind of money, you can afford a new roof, right? Although I feel whoever buys this, they're buying it for the location. That's, understandably, that's a very nice location. Oh, it's the north. Looking like. Wow. Gone up a lot over the past few years, huh? Okay, okay. That'll do it for first half. Let me tuck these aside. I might grab some of these, but I think the second half is kind of stacked. Let me go ahead and pull these up and get them loading before I step away. Okay. Yeah, and I'll figure out the order once I come back. Let me... That's the wrong one. Where's my source? There it is. Okay, okay. Take about 5-ish. Let me start up words. Do this over here. Yeah. Okay. Be back in 5. Give me a moment. Let me figure things out for the order here. I'll let the game tick over for another round. Hang on a second. Okay. Just making sure which of these I definitely want to see and which of them are kind of filler. It's looking like the final 4 I've got here, I think, are the ones I definitely want to see. Okay, okay. Let me, it looks like it ticked over to another game. All right, I'll let it run out. I'll let it go down. Ahem. Ahem. Let's see. I think this was the first I wanted to go to. Yes. You got some weird stuff going on here. Okay. Well, that is going. Is it below? It is. Let me get this sized up first. All right. Okay. Let me check this over here. Almost ready. What is this? Yeah, I can ignore this. Still? This mode is so bad. No V. Oh, wait, it question marks ones? Oh, I forgot it did that. Weird. Fucking ooh. The ooh is fake. Wow. I saw y'all didn't have many, and then I looked over and noticed they were doing that question mark stuff. Weird. Okay. Dems de Whites. Game over, man. Where's the source? Let me see here. Do this over here and tuck it away. Okay. All right, I can close this tab. Well, here we are. Back at it again at the house. So, what we got going on here? Oh, actually, pretty big yard. Goodness me. Actually, is that... Oh, okay. Siding's probably a little old. Probably need to get it replaced, frankly. Concerned about water damage. But it's okay. It's okay. Ooh, we got forts. And a mobile home. And a mysterious shack. Ooh. I mean, I figure this was a greenhouse at some point. I think that's a boat, actually. I think it's a Toad mobile home, isn't it? Tent trailer. A cryptid? Just right in the center? Oh, I've already called them this game. Well, at least we get a swing set and a slide. We got the makings of a full playground here. Well, let's see. Presumably inside the front door? Okay. Okay. Boy. The railings acting as like a cage is kind of strange here. At least there's a curtain for privacy. Okay. Curtain goes up. And we're in a random room elsewhere now? What is... Huh? What am I looking at? Is this... Wait, this is showing the next room over, right? Huh. Big old pantry? I guess? Like, these are doors to a shelf, but you can also see on the other side of the shelf the next room over. Right? That is very strange. Okay, so this is a pocket door here. We're back outside. Okay. Okay. Can I go? Okay, never mind. Well, here we are. We're in the shitter. Okay. Why? I don't like the colors. I really don't like the colors. A lot of browns. Okay. And... Wait, is that a Murphy bed? Is that a Murphy bed? Probably not. Probably not. Dire bed situation, though. Wow. That's concrete. Painted concrete. Yep, there's a Jabus. Is that a sliding door? I don't think so. Curious. And what we got here? Daybed. Okay. Converted to an actual full bed. Oh, another angle? Delightful. Is this the daybed again? It is. So that is mirror. Okay, okay. Got dresser. Back to this room. Another cryptid. Are we going to escape the okay, we escaped the basement. Possibly master bedroom. I think this is a pocket door here, I think. Is that the edge of it? No, it's not. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to do excessive wood for sure. This is got a lot. It's also like just inside the front door, there was like a bit of a log cabin look it was going for. Like there were actual log, like rounded logs off the side. They had that as a styling near that stairway, and they kind of abandoned it. And this is the den. Ooh. Got the nice shiny wood over here. I see, I see. Very strange. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh. Huh? Huh? We got doodlings? We got wall paintings, which are also a themes. Oh my god. So wall or ceiling painting? and also themes, which is a meme square. Oh my god. Huh. I like the idea of just telling your kids, yeah, go crazy, but also... Okay. There's also a fire pole. This fire pole extends up multiple floors. Not enough rooms for Pilates. It's strictly fire poling. Single-use pole. Look at that. There's like access here. Yeah, this is the access. Okay. 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 And a fire pit. But also, get another look at the pole. My god. Ah. Okay. So, there's kitchen there. We haven't seen the kitchen yet, actually. Piano room. Higher view of the kitchen. Yeah. Yeah. I don't like the mustard yellow. The minion yellow. The goldenrod. It's not a color I like, frankly. At least not in this much. That's the kitchen, all right? Yep. That's a repeat angle. That's a repeat photo. Bathroom. Yeah. Anything else? Oh, just... Suddenly the photo shifted. Oof. Very creepy, moody nighttime photos. Huh. Did our master bedroom in Goldenrod, but that's too much. Yeah. 600,000 in Cedar Hills, Utah. Huh. 1989. A lot of DIY I'm feeling here. Anything fun? RV pad. Oh boy. This place is so much fun it even has a fireman's pole. See? No Pilates. Huh. Congrats on the bingo, by the way. Let me see. Who am I feeling for the next? Oh, yeah. Actually, where are we at on the bingos? Yep, 4. Got it. Ahem. Let me trim this down a little and enlarge just a bit. All right. So this is in Lonesboro, Alabama. That's number 5. You do auto call. Select something with a very shiny ceiling. We'll see. We'll see. I guess that would be for next game, if so. So the photos are a little artifacted, but we'll make do. We'll figure it out. Inside. Ooh, boy. Ooh, boy. The amateur photography makes this a little difficult to absorb. First thing, it looks like they pulled up the carpet. So they saved us from that. Ooh. Yeah, this hidden statue is very much Resident Evil Mansion thing. Like you put something on its hand and this closes or it sinks into the ground, you know? Okay. Oh, what the? What's this fucked up John Wayne puppet situation here? Oh my god. Fill your hand, you son of a bitch. It's from a carousel. I'm sure it is, but the cowboy ain't from the carousel. The horse, sure. The cowboy? I don't think so. He riding not very well, in my opinion. Oh, wow. So, the photography is really harsh here. The lighting, the flash, the lack of lighting further in the back. Ooh. I'm going to do gold for the next game. It's hard to see, but this is definitely like gold coloring here. It's not just light wood, but also the ceiling. Jesus. Just a bunch of tiles of old oil paintings. Renaissance era paintings. That's crazy. Also, what is... These are the 15-year-old iPhone? Probably. There's some things in here I would love to be able to perceive a little better, but they get a little too crunchy to really make sense of some things. Okay, here it is with a bit more lighting. Let me do the zooming inside OBS so I can actually keep an eye on it. Boy. Yeah. That's crazy stuff, right? Let me size this down a little. Okay. All right. Same room, fireplace. Uh-huh. So let me start the next game. Might be into this. It might be on the market for... Ooh. Well, it's on the market at least. May not be terribly affordable, I'm afraid. Let me do gold. Okay. So... Oh! 3 mirrors? Or are these 3 doors? What is... Are those mirrors or doorways? Wait, it's reflecting another mirror. Oh, wow. 3 mystery portals to unknown realms. Is this fast travel and reflective ceiling? Oh my god. Hang on a second. I gotta... reflective ceiling... Mirror hell, and I suppose excessive wood. My word. Could I get... Oh, here we go. So this strikes me as a big dining room, formerly. They had these mirrors on all the sides. Yeah, this is big time dining room. Mirror-related boss room. This is like the hard mode version of that boss from Dark Souls 2 that summons dudes out of their shield. Oh. Different room, I think? Yeah, gosh. I would have loved to have seen this with professional photography. Because this lighting is so dog shit. It is really... making it hard to appreciate some of the strange shit in here. How many hundreds of years would you need to afford this place? Not as many hundreds of years as you'd suspect, but at least one, I figure. At least one of 100 years. Oh, wow. So this is down a hallway, right. Okay. This is first floor... There was that room just in the entryway when we first came in that had the carpet pulled up. I think that whole room was to our left. So like the stairway to the second floor is to our left and like a side room, if I'm seeing this right. And we're jumping somewhere else? Well, presumably a back door over here. Okay. Oh, that was the... This is your kitchen? Kind of a modest kitchen, honestly. Huh. Like the cabinetry doesn't match? It's fine, but it's like considering everything else. Like this hood right here. This is pretty old. This cabinetry, this is like the apartment or 1980s special over here. These doors are like a very bog standard template. Faucet, not very interesting. Yeah, and this is... I can't tell from how crunchy it is. That could be Formica. It could be Formica. It could be really old marble. But it's so crunchy, I can't even make out if this is molding or if that's artifacting. Huh. Gosh, what a strange set of priorities. Like, that's gotta, okay, this has 6 bed, 10 baths. This has gotta be like a secondary or a tertiary kitchen. This is not the master kitchen. Also, yeah, wow. That sucker's trapped. But also, the renovation, I see. Yeah, this has got to be like their fallback kitchen, honestly. 6 bed, 10 bath, absolutely. Do old world tech. Okay. Is this a parlor? Is this what they call a parlor? I don't know. I don't know how the other half lives. Could be. Sim's ass room. Oh, wow. So this is windows all the way down. Okay. Yeah, this is like a pseudo baller banquet room. Another one? But not a cowboy in sight. So sad. So sad. Well. I'll do that for 4-poster, no canopy. The Regal set. Looking like. Man, what the fuck has happened here? They rip up this railing? Like, I can't tell, but it's looking like... I can't tell if this is color artifacting or if this wallpaper's coming separated down here. I think it is. Up here, it doesn't seem as bad, but I think it's separating down here. And there's some faceplates over there. Yeah, it's gotta be. Yeah. There's a lot of wallpaper from this era in these strips that once they start coming apart, they start looking like this. Yeah, they've got to get this room in particular kind of fixed up. Man, look at this really shitty rattle can gold color they've got sprayed here. Very much LARPing is rich, you know what I mean? Which is funny considering how big this place is and the opulence implied to it. You have this really tacky gold everywhere. White chocolate ceiling. Yum. It's got a little bit of blooming on it. I'll take it. I'll fuck up some white chocolate. Stacked washer dryer. Yeah. Oh. Oh, it comes with a harp? Jesus. Wow. That's crazy. I briefly dated somebody who is in a kind of a Philharmonic situation, and she owned a harp of this size. It was crazy stuff. Bedroom. Okay. Oh. I wish they went with better colors on the ceiling, though. What the fuck is that? Ooh. Huh. Falcor. Hang on, I need to jump scare some folks. Oh my god. Hang on, guys, hang on. Good God Almighty. Do this over here. My God, my God. Reginald has been immortalized. Oh boy. pinata, Trojan dog. I would love to know where they get some of this weird shit, honestly. Okay. Just making sure I can jump scare people with this. That'll work. That'll work. Okay. Oof. The ceiling fans. Oh my god, the weight of the world. Wow. Dog ottoman? Dogaman? I don't think you're supposed to put your feet up on that boy. Ah, there it is. I knew we'd have a basin sink eventually. Let me see. Let me see. Okay. Okay. Of course. A urinal. That's not... Okay. That's not carpet. Briefly, had to make sure. Urinal? I don't know. Man. This place is effectively... I guess it's not technically a McMansion because it kind of predates the whole concept, but this place is ridiculously big. Oh. Making use of the Christmas tree lights in the off-season, huh? All right. Huh. Okay. Kitchen? Sure. Yeah. Shower? Shower. Ah, and here we go. Man. It's a big house, but that spread of photos makes it feel even larger. Somehow. Man. A lot of weird themed rooms. Themed around shit. Oh. 3.5 million. Lonesboro. Built in '02. Little newer than I thought. Silverstone Ridge, known as Mansion on 80. Oh, is it? Oh, Highway 80. That's why. That's why. Okay, okay. Let me do name drop for this guy. Okay, okay. Huh. Anything of intrigue or import here in the description? 10 minutes from the airport. That's going to be part of the price tag. Grand hall with a Sistine Chapel-inspired painted ceiling. Luxury terrace opens directly to the main kitchen. Seats 150 to 200 guests. Wow.
Bring your family. Bring your offer.
Offerings demanded. Wow. Okay. Let me shunt this away. Who am I feeling for the next one? If I got an hour and 20. Maybe you? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Okay. POV, you just got kicked out. Gonna sneak back in. I like the brick lead up over here. That's quite cute. So we're jumping straight into the kitchen. This is an older construction style house. You can tell by the wood slats you see up here on the ceiling that are painted over. They're basically like just little, damn near like yardstick wide little slats of wood. Usually see these in like the walls. I really wish they didn't paint over it on the ceiling. It loses its charm and it really makes these gaps from expansion over time kind of bad. This is where the old stove was. I see. Signs of the past. Oppa. Bit of a weird vein on the house, huh? Honestly, I assume if it was unpainted and stained, it looked just as bad. If it was unpainted, I really feel like you could strip the paint off this, do a light stain, and it'd look great. Let me see here. Color's a little weird. Got some peeling just coming off from the ceiling there. Pool tabla in the distance. Is that a pool table? Unless you're referring to something else, this isn't pool table. Okay. What else? Are you doing test spots? Okay. Old home, though. It's even doing this nice little, nice decorative flourish around the perimeter. It's always really eye-catching. I like it. Pantry. Oh! Look at that red. Jesus. Oof. Very intense. Very, very deadly. But also, it looks like they might have had... Did they have a rug here for like an eternity? Like, what happened to the flooring here? Like, for something like this to happen... Maybe they had a counter installed here. It must have been like a counter or something, and they ripped it up, I suppose. Because this is just way too consistent with hard edges. Weird. Acidic rug, I suppose. I just can't get over the whole cinnabar red ceiling. Gosh. The texture looks so gross. Okay. Area rug with some kind of sticky grip underneath it. Oh, you think like an adhesive that just had bad effect on the finish, maybe? Yeah. Okay. So here we are, entryway. Sure. Okay. Little rustic. There's 2 stairways. What's going on here? Are we buying like multiple units or something, I guess? Because these feel like they're not sharing a wall, but this feels like... Is it a different side? Well, let's see. The altar. Why is it up on a spooky altar? Huh. Ominous. Ominous. Well, this is where you do the sacrifices. Nothing here. Desires the offering. Demands blood. Okay, I can see the remnant of a hose from a dryer. So this was washer-dryer room. This is... the molting chamber. Is this a skylight? I want to know what's above this. If it's like a skylight that's all covered up there and we just can't see stuff, or it's not recessed with lighting, although those 2 lights do dangle there. Let me see. Visible damage for sure on this guy. Multiple levels. Mounted the deer because he was eating the ceiling. That's fair. The deer was starting over here and working their way across, and they had to stop him. Oh. Okay. Bathroom with a view. Fantastic. You'd watch the neighborhood. Okay. Stairway, top floor. Ooh. Looks like another stairway goes down over there. That is... What an interesting flow to this. Yeah, stairway comes up to here, to this landing, and it also steps up a couple steps over here to this floor. Side room. Somebody started whacking. Let's see then. The stained glass is a nice accent piece. Almost, well, I'd say not almost all, but a good chunk of the windows have this nice stained glass accenting, I've noticed. Yeah, like over here. Another issue probably related to that whole carpet situation. Boy. Okay. Oh, and a test patch? Oh, wow. This is somebody's first rodeo with painting, huh? I think they might have missed a spot, honestly. Huh. Like this over here. These are wood slats that I feel like you got to sand this shit off and put a nice varnish on it. This would look lovely. Right now, even if this was brand new with this white paint, it's dog shit. Feels like the rooms are just closed off and ignored. It wouldn't surprise me, honestly. There's a lot of spot cleans all over the place. Like there's a lot of places where you could see like the ceiling up here. They just came in, slid some stuff over here. That's it. The paint on the ceiling in a lot of rooms is coming loose, but also these paint jobs. This is really amateurish DIY. Like, look at the brush strokes. That's ridiculous. Oh, part B. Oh, is this from a gambling table? Is this from a gambling table? Who knows? Probably. Very much in medias res. Ceiling spackle's probably cheaper than the new roof it needs. For sure, for sure. Stoner Avenue? I mean, I don't see... If you're going to steal that, you got to have a lot more, like, weed memorabilia in here. Okay? Just having this by itself? That's lazy. Okay, water heater. That looks kind of new. It's all right. It's all right. Okay. TV, spare door in case you run a flat, I guess. What is this? Something classic, American classic? Huh? Hopeless? What the? Oh, pardon me. Sorry about the yawning. Jesus. Damaged. Big fan of the Joker. Big fan of them forehead tattoos. Suddenly, we're in the basement. Ooh. What's, things are looking a little jacked up in a few places? Can't be that bad. The catacombs. There's a house that I had in here. I think I already threw the link away, but I thought it was funny because the basement... Oh, jeez. I thought it was funny because the basement was like extremely felt like Blair Witch, but there was a lot of trash in the way. Man, look at the sweat. Yum. Okay. Where does this go, though? All right, keep your secrets, you minx. Anything else? Oh, look at that! You got double doors above your garage? No pocket. No pocket hole. Boy. House with a history, and if you ask me, I think it's gonna be history before too much longer. That's sad. Fond du Lac, or Fond du Lac, Wisconsin, 150,000. Built in 1869. Let me see. Proof of funds letters required before any and all showings. Wow. Talking kind of big. You want to show up and look at my shithole? You better prove you got money, brother. Not showing this golden goose to anybody. Speaking of golden goose, what are our goose quotients like at this part of the weekend? Let me see here. Let me close this. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. There's a guy out here. There's a guy out here on the front yard. Look at this guy. Look at him. What is he? He's like a weird rhinoceros. Maybe? I don't know. Choose your own answers. That's a something. It really is. Let me move this over here. Some sort of a ceratops, but it looks like a guy is in his mouth. There is something in the mouth. It's like he's got lazy, he's half-lidded, he's chomping something, and there's something in there that's kind of like, yikes. Do this. Oof, yikes. Don't eat me. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Swanky. Now, are we going to have a Frank Lloyd Wright here? Are we going to have a Frank Lloyd Wright? This is somebody who could probably say they were inspired by him. Oh, is that a... What the fuck? The shit is that? Huh? What kind of goblin's that? Strange. Huh. A mysterious goblin, whatever it may be. Second floor. Yeah? This is, surprise, surprise, this is just a swanky house, to be honest with you. This is the entire thing. It is brick, it is cement, and that's effectively what we got going here. There's like cement on the ceiling. You see this railing or banister, whatever you would call it, this divider, that's cement. Brick, yep, you got that. Oh, it's just like the guys in the painting. Ooh, you want to sit in this bench? Yeah, it's cement. The tiny bit of padding. How many bingos is that? That's bingo number 1. All right, all right. Kitchen. What's going on in the kitchen? Nothing. Nothing. Okay. Wait, hang on a second. The yawning. The yawning has this thing. You know when you're going up in a plane and they talk about your ears popping? That never happens to me. But right now I've got this thing where I feel like my right ear needs to pop because I was yawning so hard and it's not popping. Okay, I think it went away on its own. Let's see here. Bathroom? Yeah. Okay, okay. Now, mostly of anything else, I'm kind of curious about the description on this guy. There is a bit of an no, not eldritch. Probably a bit of a druid-inspired table situation here. That's quaint. It's nice. But also we've got glass stair. Seems to just go up here a little bit on the wall. Oh no? What do you mean? What do you mean, oh no? I'm going to do where's the railing on this guy. Very, very troubling because I feel more, honestly, if I'm going upstairs and it is curving along the wall, there's the whole inner balance that, you know, if you're near an edge that you feel like your balance wants to pull you off. I feel like it would really kind of, I'd have a tug on my side over here. They're drooping? I mean, that could just be perspective. Could just be perspective. What, do you not have, do you feel that this little plexiglass T is insufficient on carrying loads? No. This is totally fine. It's fine. It's safe. No handrail. Yeah, just lean against the left wall. It's fine. Another one of these little covers here. I call this for Goblin Door in the other room. It's not a speaker, is it? It's a weird place for AC. It's a weird place for a speaker as well. Strange. Probably heaters? Where is this? Pittsburgh. Okay. Ooh, is that an organ? Ah. Interesting. Top of the stairs. And also, that's just a mirror. Okay. Okay. Pittsburgh mention? Yep, it's Pittsburgh. Oh, we got art? What's this art of? That's a woman. And it's the clown? All right. All right. Okay. Very charming. Little girl's room, I guess. Utility room. Okay. A wall phone. Yeah. This is descending down to back door / patio, I guess. Oh. Curious. Is this ours or is this the neighbor's? It do need power washing. Needs a bit of a hose. Bit of a hoser down. Boy. Oh, this is the... Oh! And there's hoops! Oh my god. The Hoops Guardian? Can you believe it? Wow. Okay, here we go. Here we go. A close shot of this guy. Look at that. He's in the middle of eating someone. Yeah, I can see eyes. This is a human, or something like a human, right? I thought this was another critter, but this is looking like a strange guy who's just like, ah, shit. Ace Ventura 2. Did he just pop out of the rear? I forgot how that bit went. This must be from an older listing, I think. Yeah, but... Oh, yeah. I mean, for a second on this wide shot, I thought this was someone... I thought this was like a four-legged guy holding up a basketball for some reason. It was just like, yeah, hoops! The brain wanders around. Ball is life. Ball is life, praise be. Yeah, so this is from an older listing. They're reusing photos. They're like lower resolution. So I won't bother stretching it out since this is like, you know... God, why will my right ear pop? Jesus. Still no? Damn. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. I'm trying to force it with more yawns. It went away again. Damn. Okay. Oh, there's the pool. I still don't quite understand the flow going up these stairs. I remember we were overlooking this, but I wasn't too sure what's up on this top floor. All right. 830,000 Pittsburgh. With 3 acres. Okay. Chance to own one-of-a-kind contemporary masterpiece. Oh, renowned architect Tasso Katselas. Home is unlike any home anywhere. It's certainly unique. It is interesting. Have we done name drop? I have. Looks like the dino is part of an art collection in Pittsburgh. There are many more. Collect 'em all? Collect 'em all, maybe? It also includes a dishwasher. That's it. Dynamitedays.org? Whoa. Hold on. There's so many of these guys. What the shit? What on earth? Hang on. Splatosaurus? T-Rex VP? What? Auction price 7,000? I don't know. This T-Rex hasn't worked a day in his life. I also don't like the implication of pants with this tail. It never really came up in the dinosaurs show, but this bothers me. It just looks strange. Love the Mr. Rogers T-Rex. Is there a Mr. Rogers one? Is there a Mr. Rogers one? Let me see here. Extinction? Huh. Wow. Theme: endangered species facing the fate of the dinosaurs. This is the one that was in the listing. Oh, wow. Looks strange from this perspective. 700-pound. Wow. Nino or Nino. They don't do the Enye, so I'm not sure. Also, Pit Sankey? Oh, I thought it was Pit Stanky for a second. Huh? Man. What's for dinner? What's for dinner? I see. Oh, well. Let me do this here. Okay. Who did I want to show next? If I've got 4, I definitely want to show. Actually, yeah, this one, I'm going to speed through this one. There's one here that's not too interesting, but it has something that's kind of weird, and I just wanted to show you guys. So I'll pause the bingo for this guy. So you go ahead and put down your pens and pencils. Because there's like one thing here that really stuck out to me. Big place. 16.5 million. 6-bed, 9-bath. New Hope, Pennsylvania. So, the thing I'm looking for. Tact 110. Please. Tactical my ass. God, look at this miserable seating arrangement. Trying to LARP is like a hayride situation? What is this? Disgusting. Oh, I'm cropping a little bit of stuff. I wasn't going to get too particular on the sizing. Itchy legs, right? Okay, so the reason I tucked this aside is because there's like a chandelier situation. This! Look at this thing. Crazy. Like, I don't know what that is from. Yeah, it's got to be disgusting. You got to pay somebody to come here and like whack the side of this with a broom. That's a lion's mane mushroom? No, no, no. God. Ridiculous. But they've got a pair of these heavy hanging things just here in this room. I don't know. Otherwise, though, carpet's kind of strange. Actually, they're doing a lot of photos in this room, but hold on. Huh. Weird. Shingles. Can you imagine the plume of dust that falls when you whack it? Phrasing, please. Anything else, though? I don't think there really is. So let me speed through this, because there's like 90 photos. Ah, how quaint. Looks nice. Okay. Picking up speed on these guys. Some pelts. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Got some statues, figures sprinkled around. Bathroom is weird. Huh. Oh, this is right next to the... Oh, yeah, there you go. POV, you've got to dust these goddamn things. Okay. Oh, this is the tub?
Oh.
Right, this is the... Okay, there's the mirror. Yeah, yeah. Anything else? I don't think so. It was just those chandeliers, really. There's like a little outdoor area that's got like just gravel? Really? Huh. Alright. Very strange flooring choice. A wine cave. A one cave. And... Okay. They had to get a few shots of their car. Their tactical ride. Okay. Anything else? 16.5 million. La Maison Noire. Personal residence of Patrick Pastella and Kenneth Burns, founders of Pastella Burns. All right. Let me go ahead and do this here. God, I need my right ear to pop. What the hell? It's kind of like I will be talking and it'll feel like somebody suddenly plugged their finger to my right ear and I will hear my voice reverberating in my head. Isn't Pastel the name of a guest you had ages ago? Oh, yeah. Members. Let me see here. Which of these do I want to show? Not you. So if I've got 55 minutes, how many pictures? Oh, right. This one I'd have to speed through. This one is okay. This one's okay. Okay. Yeah. So this first one of the 4 has a lot of photos. I'm not going to pause the bingo, but I'm going to try to go fast-ish. The other 3 are like 30 or 40 photos. All right. Let's see now. Wow. Another Pennsylvania listing? Jesus. Well, I guess we got a favorite state for the night if we ever picked one. All right. Got swing, got water. Looking nice. Mailbox is kind of slacking off a little bit, I gotta say. I don't know. Maybe it's a regional thing. Who can say? I ain't from Pennsylvania. Definitely Pennsylvania from looking at the roads. Oh yeah, that's kind of like a general condition they have over there with their roadways. Oh, what country is this in? It's Pennsylvania country. Oh wow. Oh, that's a thermostat. Okay. Let me see. So this is the looks like, I guess this probably wasn't exposed. Nah. Okay. Some sort of flag or indicator? Who knows? My flag iconography is real shit anyways. I wonder if they dressed this up specifically for the 4th of July, or do you think they always have this look to it? And this is, okay, stairs. Got a little bench here. Okay. Yeah. Pennsylvania, always, really. So the reason for the photos, why there's over 100 of them, is a number of them seem to really buckle down in singular rooms and take a whole bunch of angles. So it's not as bad as it seems, because we're already like 20 photos in. But there we go. We're getting to the kitchen, which is one reason I took this aside. I said we're getting to the kitchen. We're getting to the kitchen. It's not a Donald Duck stained glass. I don't know why you're so enamored with it, cameraman. They put it for the 4th in 2004, never took it down. Yeah, you get like 3-4 months out from July 4th, and you're like, you know what? The next July is right around the corner. Why should I even bother? All right, here we go. Here's the kitchen. Ooh, weird. So the cupboards up top versus down below, they invert the colors? Boy. This whole place is kind of like leaning into a red, white, blue thing, I guess. I wonder why. I wonder why. Boy. Backsplash. I don't know what's going on there. Aha. Can I get a better look at this electrical work? I'd like to see what's going on here. Bit of separation on the ceiling. Okay. Oh. Huh. I guess that fridge has already been moved around or something, because that's a hot, cold water line. Well, actually, the fridge doesn't need a hot water line. It just needs water. Okay. I'm not going to worry about it. Let's see. All right. All right. Very heavily used. It's got a lot of character. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yes. I saw the staining on these power strips, and I wanted to get closer to look at them. Yeah. Look at that. Look at that. That seasoning from the sunlight. That patina. Ooh, boy. Ooh, boy. Now, there's often a bunch of hemming and hawing about GFCI. I'm sure this is fine. Hasn't gotten electrical fire yet, I don't think. It's probably all right. Okay. Scoot it over, I guess. Oh, where's... Oh. We've had a lot of visible damage and peelings and stuff, but we haven't had a wall meet yet. I'm hoping we can find one without cheating before the night is out. Ooh, yeah. The cable organization. This guy over here. And a dearth of cube. I think we had a cube once, right? I thought we did. I thought there was like a bathroom that had cube or something. Oh. What is this? Are these two guys like shooting at a star in Santa attire? I think so. Some mismatched window sizes. Okay. What is this? Some vocal number from some Castlevania. Okay. Nice, decent-sized den. Looks like they used to have some sort of a heater over here. Yeah, there was something for the pipe to go through up here. All right. Also, this is probably... Yeah, this has got to be from the sun. I was noticing this discoloration on the varnish over here. This has probably got to be from these. From the sunlight. I think it's Portrait of Ruin. I was trying to clock where a vocal song came in from those. Oh, right, here we go. Oh, they were angels on trumpets. I thought these were like Santa Clauses holding rifles and they were shooting at the star. Didn't hear vocals? Oh, that was on the previous track that I skipped. It was Japanese. Upstairs. Oh, nice. Nice. Looks good. Okay. Bathroom. Sarai. Love. Yeah, right. Oh. I am big fan of the power strip shenanigans in this house. They got the probably outlet to the wall is over here on the left, and it comes up here. Yeah, they got this plug, this guy over here that's powering something. These snakes over here underneath the shelf. Where's he going? What's his adventure? Oh, it's powering these lights. I think that's where it is. Oh, wow. So that power strip cable goes all the way across here and plugs in. No, wait. No, this power strip is plugged into it. The power strip chain. It's definitely what it is. Power strip 1, power strip 2, the long noodle connecting them. Beautiful. Portrait Room is my favorite soundtrack of all Igavanias, except for that one track. I gotta say Tower of Dolls is like my favorite Castlevania song. Even though it's something from, I think it first came up in like, I don't know, maybe one of the Igavanias is where it popped up and it keeps coming back, but it's really good. Can I find that in here actually? I think each of these had Tower of Dolls. Oh god, there's so many tracks though. Let's see here. Can I spot that in here? Probably not. No. I'll just let it play wherever. Maybe we'll find it eventually. Probably not though. Ooh! Oh my god! What's going on here? What the? It looks like they painted over corkboard. I don't think that's what happened, but it looks like it. Jesus. Hope that texture's not mold. I mean, this could be over here. Wow. It just looks like they painted over corkboard. Jesus. It goes up to the ceiling too? Ugh. My word. I have done visible damage already, right? I have. Let's see then. Detached doors, okay. Uh-huh. And anything else sticking out that I am forgetting? Ah, here we go. So here we are in the attic. Some sort of a closet situation here. All the peeling, it's got to be mold, moisture, damage abounds. Oh, actually. Oh! Guys! Oh my god! This is like, we've seen this like one other time before. It's like a ladder kit you keep up here in your attic near a window in case there's like a fire and you're trapped up here. It's like an emergency sort of egress situation. I think it's like a rope ladder or something that like hooks in right here. Yeah, we've seen this like once a long time ago. Friends had one of those. It's great. I mean, props to them. Is a fine place to put it, I imagine. It's not like they put it in the broom closet on the first floor, but also, oh, what is happening here? Wow. This is like when my older and oldest, I mean, this is like when either of my brothers try to wrap something for Christmas. It's like, just random swaddling of things and taping and holding, hoping it holds. But I can't really zero in on what any of this is. Just a lot of stuff. Huh. There's a mirror in that mess. Over there is. Huh. Let's see. So I think that ladder is either behind us or to the side that we were talking about earlier. Oh. My word. So there, actually, the attic area seems pretty extensive. Right, so there's that stairway we were just peering down. Right there. We were just looking that direction. There's even the mirror right there. Okay. Okay. Oh, here we go. We're inside of it. Yes. Wow. Someone just cut out a lot of shit and put it up here. Think they got any lighthouses like that earlier house we saw? I see birds. I see a tower. No lighthouse though. Is the thing it's not getting me? Is this even attached or hugging to the roof, or is it just doing a weird slump over here? Weird. Ah! We can make it happen. Make what? Make what? What are you gonna make happen? Gaslight gaieties. Life. First aid. Don't goose honk me. Don't gatekeep. Don't girl boss gatekeep me, please. Violet. Huh. No. No pushover, I guess. No pushover. All right. Don't girl piss me. Oh, wait, my. Okay. I'm looking around. I don't see any meat. I see. Are those roots? What? Like, did they rip down insulation? These are fibers? What am I looking at? Spider webs? That too, I suppose. Oh my word. Cobwebs. Have you ever seen a spider? A couple. Is that close enough to house meat? No, is the thing. I don't want to cheat a house meat. We're seeing bones. Yeah. Unfortunately, this is like they've... Ooh. What is... Hold on. Huh? A pipe? What? Huh? I don't see a sump pump on the ground. Is that the water line connection? That's down like this. Is this the blood pipe? The storm drain? The load-bearing pipe? I don't know, guys. Disturbingly like your basement? Do you need to dust your basement? Wow. This is a real old basement. Just all the dirt and stuff on the ground. Jesus. All right. And a greenhouse? Oh. Huh. Okay. Back here? You already showed us this. Get fucked. Oh, wow. That's gorgeous. For sale for... Jesus! How small is this town? Is this... Wow. You're buying this place for the dirt. You're absolutely buying this place for the dirt. But look at this location. Jesus. Well, the reason I'm saying this is in a place called Galeton. Galeton, Pennsylvania. This place is for sale for $95,000. Wow. This location, this view? Like, that's incredible. Jesus. That's crazy. Absolutely a coal town. Wow, you think that just there's no jobs and it's just going away? Wow. Back on the market. Is there a really old upstream dam? I don't know. Let me see. Looks like the old mining dross pit supports life again. Seems like a success story to me. Crazy view. Light industries, including knitting mills and a tannery, have existed in Galeton. Population declined to 993 people in 2020. Hey! I mean, I'll take it. I'll take it. Look at that view. Wow. It's right next to Deer Lick Hollow. It's licking what now? What's the history on this, Ben? Has this changed hands a lot? It says back on the market. Oh, nobody bit. They've been trying to sell it for at least the past 8 years. For not too much more than that. Old Tannery sludge dumping lagoon still looks pretty clear now. Visit Gilton.com. What's this web? I have a picture in my head of what this website looks like. I haven't looked. I hope it looks like really crusty. Not as crusty as I'd like, but it is kind of getting there. It does feel like at least maybe web design from like 10 or 15 years ago. I was expecting GeoCities. Wow. Look at that. Lyman. Isn't that the guy from Garfield who went missing? Or is that somebody else? The Facebook logo is how old now? I don't know, but that is an older banner or link, isn't it? The guy in Sean's basement. Okay. They got membership. We're not invited. Let me see. So I got 35 minutes. That's enough time to blast through these 3 that I set aside. Then once this wraps up, I will go and just do whatever I can to make my right ear pop. Because this is... I'm going crazy here, guys. It's really cute. It's great. The house has a good case of shingles. How you doing, Kaylin? Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Wow, it really pops out color-wise. Use a tiny plunger. I wonder how old these are. Let me see. You're house hunting? Oh, no. Oh, no. My condolences. Let's see. So this is in a place called Ocean Shores, Washington. Interesting flow. This is... Hold on. There's a wooden deck. Hang on. So, okay, so we start back here on this side, I believe. Because they got windows here out to a deck or situation. A deck situation. There we go. You know this area? Very good. Maybe you'll want to make an offer on it? Not rushing because in California, but I sickly enjoy it. You can go out and live out in the boonies somewhere. The boonies of California. Actually. Thought I saw something. I didn't. Is that a life preserver? And a clock? Wow, multifunctional. Wait, actually... Oh, you can ring this! Oh! We have a weird nautical boat pervert person? We got the life preserver. You got a little bell you can ring here? Ring for good service. The lighthouses, guys. It's all coming back around. Looking to move your hometown near Yosemite, which is very boonies. Ooh, cool. This is what every house out there is like out in this area? Really? Oh. Ooh. It's not as good as the Donald Duck with the yellow eyes. But I do like the little stained glass tortoise. That's pretty good. There was a house we saw earlier, Kaylin, that had like a... it was like a stained glass Donald Duck that somebody made. But it's like they had the bill that was yellow, but also the perimeter of his eyes were also yellow. So he looked really strange, but it was so charming. It's an old port, fishing, lumber area. Ships are a major part of the town's whole aesthetic. DM me if you want a hearing doctor's input on your ear. I'm just gonna, whenever I finish, I'm just gonna close my nose and blow really hard or something and pop my ears. They say not to do that, but I mean, if it works. I've never, to be honest with you, I can't think of the last time I've had this problem. That's what's driving me up a wall. It just happened from my yawning fit earlier. Oh, so that's the bathroom. Oh. They got mermaids in here. Okay. Aha. I see. Overall, nice house. There's a few places that's probably in medias res, in middle of res, mid-restoration. We're jumping in the middle of the story. We don't even have meat out. No house meat. Nothing. Yeah. Where's the beef? Where's all the fucking meat? I wonder if... I don't see damage on this wood. But if they ripped out the insulation, they must have had something. They must have had something sopping into that. Okay. This is in the garage. Okay. Wow. 3 garage doors. I guess one's supposed to be for your boat. Oh! I think this counts, doesn't it? That counts, right? That counts for me. Finally. Some good fucking food. And this is... Okay, right. So this had the shingles on the outside? This wraps around to that. Is that a pet door? A pet door on Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola door. Aha. The hot tub. Actually, what's that? Huh. Some sort of little scooty thing? I don't know what that is. A kegerator? Uh-huh. Ocean. You've probably seen this place. Well, you could see it forever if you want to buy it for $440,000, or you could just drive around and see it whenever you'd like. Drop anchor with the one you love. I mean, isn't dropping anchor a euphemism for going to the restroom or something? I don't know. Here we are. Wow, look at that. Shit your pants with your wife? And they say romance is dead. Built 93. Bring your vision and inspiration. One of a kind canal property front on ocean shores. Floating dock. Waterfront base camp. Aha. You're not too far from South Butter Clam Street. Butter. Let's see here. So if I got 30 minutes, that should be enough time for this guy. Yeah. Okay. Let me do this. What are these guys? And Ocean Shores is at the extreme end of a tether of asphalt. It's way, way, way out there. Oh. Let's see. So, which of these is ours? Is it all of this? Is it some of this? Oh boy. We might have stuff in here, guys. Let me, is this the resolution size? Let me see. It is tchashkis. Big takakis. So what do we got? a lot of fragile stuff. Definitely no signs of cat ownership here. Wow. Look at all this shit. I'm just gonna zoom in a bit. Wow, no bowls. A little bit of sheep. Goodness me. There's just so much shit in here. A lot of urns, a lot of vases. I see. Is that Groucho Marx? Or Charlie Chaplin? Or somebody adjacent to that? I'm squinting my eyes at the mustache and the eyes. I'm like, are those really thick frames? Huh? Oh, wow. Suddenly we got a Bond villain chair with the riveted sheet metal. Holy smokes. Edgar Allan Poe. That noggin's too small. Also, just a really hot pink landscape. Okay. Ooh, nice platters. Very interesting. All bossy and green themed. Heard that one Texas Zoo lost the giraffe. Boy, howdy did I. One of those things where like 50 people sent it to me. Fortune teller! Oh. I see. Palm reading. Tarot. Goodness me. I can't quite get a bead on the collectible stuff. For a while, it was seeming very, very East Asian themed. And then it pivots to something else. Like pop, I see some pop American stuff sprinkled around. I just don't know. Is that actual dog? That's bear, I think. No, that could also be dog. That could be, that might be dog. That's dog. That's dog. She was fat and happy. Yeah. I saw the post on Blue Sky. It's like, leave her alone. But entryway looks like 90% of it. Yeah. Oh, wait a second. Have I seen... No. I thought this was something very different, pillow-wise. Huh. Okay, so this is a wider shot of the room. This is the size we're dealing with. It's pretty big. Not a warehouse, but this was used for some sort of a storage thing. I mean, now it's still storing shit. But I mean, like, somebody might have lived here somehow. Wow. I'll go ahead and tell you, this place is on the market for $2 million, by the way. Where's this? Dallas? What the hell? Huh. Okay, so this is the kitchen we're dealing with? Yeah. C. Miller lights. What is this? Huh. Okay. Imagine having to pack this up for the move. Imagine all the bubble wrap. All the styrofoam peanuts. Is that a... Wait a second. That fucked up elephant rocker. Wow. What a weird little guy. What a fucked up little creation. You put that sucker out of its misery. It's not existing. Antique store, you can't fool me. I ain't seen a single price tag. I ain't seen a register. Look at the ceiling. Wow. Baseball. Ooh, what a... Huh? Wow. Wiping your ass in there, huh? My God, my God. Damn, already done base and sink. That was still this game, huh? Why? Actually, wait, that's not wallpaper. That's like false... These are the spines of books, right? Yeah. It isn't just a wallpaper. They literally took the spines off of decorative books and slapped them in here for this look. At least it's not like old actual texts, I suppose. Wallpaper, the toilet paper that's freestanding. They're fine, I suppose. The ones that seem strange to me are the vertical ones. You know what I mean? That always throws me off whenever I see it. Oh, right. This is, okay. This has that riveted sheet metal. There was a chair in the other room that matched this. Why don't they have it in here? It's part of the set. What are you doing? Actually, I like to ask that question on a number of topics with this person. What are they doing? What is all this shit? Oh boy. Wait till it's 3 a.m., 3:05 a.m. go to the bathroom. This is something where you wake up in the middle of the night and you see this in the corner. You go, ha ha ha. That totally looks like a hat man. Is that a dog or a stuffy? That's some sort of a stuffed thing right there. Ooh. Okay, okay. Gotta say, haven't seen any pets tonight. I know that's a rare occurrence, but it feels like for a few weeks we were at least seeing a pet. And here is your bathroom again. All right. Speaking of look at that dog. Look at that weird long dog. Oh my gosh. And so flat, right? Well, it doesn't look like a borzoi, but it is quite narrow. All right. Closet, yes. Huh. Some pig. Some pig. I see. Man. You know, I've talked about how we aren't having good pets or anything. No pets tonight. But this is our second freakish animal model we found tonight after that dog. Well, I know what I'm going to jump scare Blue Sky with after this. Jesus. The hell pig. Foosball? The fuck is this doing here? Wow. All right. Me and the boys just pull up to spectate a game of foos. Bedroom, yeah. I'm very tickled by the very utilitarian ceiling. Considering everything else going on here. That's the entire place. 4 bed, 3 bath, $2 million. God. God. Why? Why? 3-zone commercial Havak. Rare opportunity to own a refined live-work residence in the Dallas Design District. Good God. Fucking Dallas. I got bad news about the next listing. It's in Dallas as well. I'm guessing. No HOA. Look at that. Look at that. Right next to your mom's house? Oh, nothing about price history in the past. Probably been there. Wow. Where is this in Dallas proper? Where is this within the Metroplex? Oh. It's not too far from Center Mass. Oh. I see, I see. God, my right ear's pissing me off, guys. Let's see. Old steel mills. Ah. Understood. What was this guy? Oh, yeah. Well, had a lot of art tonight. What's a little bit more, huh? Let me, there's a bit of a slug situation here? In the front yard? Uh-huh. Okay. Freshly laid swatches of grass. So, right inside the front door. Okay. Ooh, palm tree. Palm tree on these corners. Also, what they put on this lady's face? They're just a mask? Huh. Who could she be? Who could it be? This masked broad. Okay, there's a sphinx here. Crystal. And also, what is this glass thing here? I don't know what this is. It is a bust, but I can't tell. Also, nice bust. Fucking got him. Fucking got him. What is this? I don't know. Okay. Wow. How peculiar. So we're back to these palm trees. This is the What is with the backs on these? What is this? What's this pipe cleaner shit? Huh? What? Also, party! This looks like somebody wearing a Yu-Gi-Oh wig right here. Somebody is like a villain in Yu-Gi-Oh somewhere pops up like this. Pick a house that's autism friendly. I have no idea what flavor of house that would be. You're on your own, bud. We go back to the birdcage, verify there's no little guy. I don't see any little guys. This is a display case, I think, right? Like, I think this is decorative stuff you'd keep here, right? Actually, wait, no, that's wire. That's not glass, right? Huh. Okay, I thought this was like glass here, and I just breezed past it as being something for pets. Couple burb shapes. Okay, okay. Good enough. Good enough. So, I really don't like... Sacrifice, there it is. I really don't like those chairs. I don't know what this would feel like. Like, this definitely has some back support to it, I'd imagine, but, like, does it have, like, a very flimsy beam in there? And it's meant to look like this, but there's a, like, is there anything you can lean back against there? God. Kitchen. All right. Don't lean back, I guess. It encourages shrimping. Oh! Hey, I didn't do it. Don't fucking look at me, man. You caught me. I like this guy. I like this guy. Real good. I don't know what the fuck he is, but I like him. Penguins in Madagascar. Kind of does look like it, doesn't he? He kind of does. Me and Mecha Chameleon. All right. Stainless steel stuff. This really looks like they just plopped this down here. This doesn't really gel with everything else. I mean, not that there's Gaultier and... Hold on. Okay. Okay. Yeah? And also... Oh! Look at that. Crazy. Crazy. Oh, that is David Bowie. I didn't quite drink it in. Yeah. It's a side area. Okay. Oh, another fridge. And also, is that a... Oh, okay. That's a lion. For a second, I thought it was like a weird it was a jester of some sort. Bathroom. Hey! Be sure to wash your fucking hands. Ow, my ass. Mark that off. Huh. What do we have in here? We got... I forget what that art is. I've seen it a million times. You got rhinoceros. Huh. Okay. My God. Another bathroom? No Droff? Yeah. We've had one. So the drought has been broken. God. Did they know? Is this one of those situations where they just knew a guy to get this shit from? Like just somebody who works with plaster and could manufacture this stuff easily? There's so much of it. And it's just, it's too excessive. Huh? Huh? Okay, first things first. Very strange. Very strange couch. Art, yeah, sure. But also... Huh? Man. I hate art. I hate art. Me when I... Oh, bunnies? Suddenly bunnies? Okay. They got more of their shungite and stuff over here. But that is a cuck device. It is. It is. Neat. It is tidy. Oh, what the... Man. This is the bunny bathroom I'm seeing, huh? Wow. What a strange fixture setup. Here's your shower buddy? Your shower bunny? He just pops a squat in here and keeps you company. Good God. Also, is that a peephole to outside? Oh my God. Oh my God. It looks like. Don't go alone. Always bring a shower buddy. Okay. Closet for shoes. Okay. Huh? Wicker? Isn't there something like this in Pathologic that you ascend to and it's full of kids or something? Somebody here knows what I'm talking about. I've seen a log play. I remember a weird structure you go up to. It's something kind of like this up in the sky or some shit. Oi. Okay. The polyhedron or something. That sounds right. That sounds right. No way! Guys! It's not stained glass, but it is a relative. It's a Scrooge. He's not stained glass, but... Fantastic. Fantastic. Symmetry. We roughly started it with a Donald. Roughly. Not exactly, but roughly. But ending it with a Scrooge. Oh, man. Oh. Yeah. Man, these people... Not a sneakerhead per se, just a lot of shoes. God. Is this labor of love? I don't think so. I already picked tchotchkes. Because this is just somebody with a lot of stuff, you know? The house isn't really designed around that. That's splippy, though. That is splippy. I love when men have more shoes than women. I'm a simple guy. I don't got too many of them, I'm afraid. I have... Most of my shoes are lifting specific, okay? because I wanted to get very specifically dialed into squat shoes a long time ago. I don't have that many of them, though. I've got like 2 pairs that are squat shoes. One that's shit, one that's real good. And I had a pair that was pretty good for deadlifting. Didn't really use them that much. I remember the first set of deadlifting shoes. You talk about the most painful foot experience of my life. Because it's like, they were just a little too narrow. But there was something about the feet when you were wearing those shoes that it just felt like your feet were standing on something that was harder than concrete, and it made your feet ache like exponentially fast. And the thing is, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, I wish I could describe it. It's just I put them on and immediately it was like, oh my God, my feet are already sore. And the thing that sucked, you get squat shoes because they have a bit of a wedge or an angle to them. I used those things consistently for like a year, and I couldn't it felt like a waste of time. Too much baggage. You know, I don't think they helped me at all. I need something with a slightly more aggressive lift in the heel, which I did get eventually, and that was good. But I paid good money
mushroom's the size of a Cadillac
for something that was dog shit, and I was so mad about it. Man. Anyway, I don't have too many shoes. Anyway, 1.6 million, Dallas. Gucci wallpaper. I mean, it kind of fits with the Scrooge McDuck thing. Scrooge McDuck, not McDuff. That's somebody else. All right. So that does it. Would you rather have 6 of these houses or 1 man? I mean, 1 man. I don't know. I'd take 6 of these houses, frankly. I'm still thinking about that house in Pennsylvania that was like $95,000 and out in the sticks. And it's probably next to like a drainage that's dumping toxic levels of shit in the water. I don't know. That could be cozy, I think. Anyway, got 6 of these houses. That's $9 million, man. What's the math we're using here? I'm confused. Okay, so that does it for me. I have work tomorrow, regrettably. That ain't gonna affect shit, though. Anyway, let me see. I see Margot's going live. I can't think of the last time I raided Margot because of no overlap, so I'll do that. I don't think we have a raid message. June Cup done? Oh, that's correct. I'll mark that off later. I'm going to raid to Margot. You do Howdy or Scramble. Or just Perceive. She's just starting up. She'll probably go on for a while, I think. Anyway, I'm hitting the thing. Have a good week. I'll seize you when I seize you. I'm hoping tomorrow doesn't suck. Anyway, where's the button? There it is. All right, scram. Bye.